hope it's connected. Let's see. We'll see if I get my notification that says I'm connected. So we'll see. Um, your girl is gonna. Yeah, okay, I got my notification. I'm gonna stay live for Thanksgiving for a little bit, and we'll talk and chat here. So let's see. Thank you everybody for coming through. Appreciate everybody joining. Thank you for being here. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. So I caught myself coming on early so I can connect a little sooner because I'm only doing this one live. There's one live. We'll get to talking and connecting here, and we're gonna take it back to the original format where we're talking a little bit more about mindset and getting our minds ready for the upcoming, the last month of the year, and how we can grow mentally and through our actions as well. So I want you guys to be very um, aware of like how do you make change, how do you start making progress, but it means that you're taking action. So we're going to talk through that. Sometimes a lot of mindset conversations is important because if you're not hearing it, if you're not thinking about it, then guess what? You're just going to keep doing what you've been doing. That's just how life is. You keep doing what you've been doing. So you got to be able to think about how do you want to grow? How do you want to expand? Okay, so that's the plan for today. Thank you all for being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are going to talk all things going live, and we're going to get started in just a few minutes. So thank you so much. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Let me know where you're from and happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is well. Nice to meet you as well. Appreciate you commenting. Appreciate you chiming in and saying something kind. This is Thanksgiving, so I appreciate you being here with me. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am going to come live for a few minutes and engage, and then we'll get started on TikTok. So what I do here is I start here, we chat a little bit, and then I transition to TikTok. TikTok is where we talk all things going live when it comes to being a part of an agency and getting the support you need. So appreciate everybody coming through. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I always say it's important to connect with your community. Make sure you are thinking very intentional about the things you need to grow, okay? In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I love answering questions. You're welcome. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. How's everything going for you? Happy Thanksgiving to you, friend. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions about live streaming, specifically as you live stream on TikTok. I want to make sure you are live streaming and you're making sure you're connecting with your audience. So have you gone live before? Put that in the chat if you have gone live. Let me know if you've gone live before. And then, and if you haven't, then what's holding you back? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. What's holding you back if you have not gone live before? Tell me what's holding you back, friend. So we're going to talk a little bit here and then we're going to transition. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everyone coming through. Thank you so much for supporting the live. This is my 10 a.m. live. I'm only going to do the one today. This is my live where we talk all things going live, but also how you build your community, how do you grow intentionally, friends. Thank you for being here. So very kind, good human being. Thank you for that. Yeah, so if you're new to my live, I tell people make sure you thumbs up and like the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. and then click the bell so you get notifications when I go live and I post content. And so as of now, we have 892 subscribers. We'll see if we can get up to 900. Maybe we'll get to 900 before the day is over. I'm excited. I'm pretty confident we'll get to 900 before the month is over. We're almost at the end of November, so hopefully by Sunday we hit that 900 mark, and then hopefully get to 1,000 before the month is out for December. So the goal is to keep going into 2026, but I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can here to build my community. So if you have not done so already, make sure you thumbs up and like the live. And then I want you to make sure that you also subscribe. Okay, so subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support. That's what this is all about. We want to support one another. This is our time to grow. Okay. Hey, Idea Barista, how are you, friend? You did your live. You did your live for a long time yesterday. How long were you on the live? How long were you live yesterday? So that was pretty cool. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate your friend. The fashion design. All right. 5.5 hours. Is that a record? Is that the most you've ever done? Or is that like regular regular live experience? Every day going live. um, that's awesome. That is awesome. I've never gone live that long, first and foremost. I think I've done 5 hours, not 5.5. And I think I hit it like right on the nose because I was like, okay, God, I gotta go. I'm here at 5, I'm gone. No, the record is 8. Oh my gosh, I've never done 8. I have never done 8. Oh my gosh. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. Wow. That's a lot of time. Well, you don't talk as much. You're doing the co-working. So you're just working and playing music and you're going on the screen. You have these conversations here and there, but it's a lot of moments of silence too, isn't it? That's good. I think that's good. It turned out to be a great live yesterday. It was, yeah. Your music was good. The low flop 5 music. So were you streaming at all on YouTube? See, that's my biggest thing. I'm like, oh, I want to play music. I got to figure out a better system because I want to play from my computer. I'm here on the laptop. I got my other phone. I got to see because I also run my live where I can see what's happening in the chat. I'll look over here and it's a running playlist or a chat room. And when I turn the music on, you can hear my voice talking. I was like, oh, that's annoying. So I got to figure that out. See if there's a way I can do it where I'm not the main event. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to my live, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you put words in and not just emojis, but I appreciate you. Put headphones in the device. Put a headphone in the device. Will that take the sound away? I don't know if that would take the sound. You wouldn't be able to play the music though. I'm thinking the music, you guys wouldn't hear it. So you wouldn't hear the music at all, I don't think. So, uh-oh. I don't think you would hear my music. That'd be interesting. But yeah, maybe we're saying 2 different things. So, all right, friends, I'm about to go live. We're about to get this party started. I'll see your voice memo. Okay, perfect, perfect. So I'll see if that works, because I'm sure you have a workaround, because you've been doing this for a little bit. I'm still intrigued about Live Studio. I just have not made that move yet. So that's the next thing I need to do. Make the move when it comes to Live Studio. I think I'm there. It's just a matter of being intentional about it. So we'll see about that too. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Let's make sure we stay on focus. Here's the ground rules, housekeeping rules. Make sure that you are of 18 years old. If you're not 18, this is not the chat for you. Make sure you are also, if you do, can you use my referral link? Referral link for what? The headphone for what? What I missed? Did I say what you said? You'll send me a voicemail and use your referral link. I'm confused. Referral link for the headphones? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. I'm happy to use it. Yes, to answer your question. If that's what you're saying. The last two. Oh, yeah. Well, then, okay. They sent me, yes, I can. They did send me the notification. They sent it like on Tuesday. Today's Friday. No, today's Thursday. Maybe Monday. I got like your system notification. I got something about it. Um, I'm happy to use yours. So what would I need? Yeah, so send it to me. Well, send it to me because I want to use it, but I don't know. I see. I've been saying I'm gonna try it. I've been saying I'm gonna try it. So now I just gotta sit down and try it. I gotta actually do it. But it's timing. It's timing. But I am intrigued. I want to try it. So I am gonna do it. I just need to do it. I just gotta figure it out. And not that I don't know if I'm gonna use it forever. That's the thing about it because I'm not like Leanne or anybody like that. I'm just talking. So that's why I was like, well, let me just stay mobile. And I think that's why I've kind of put it off. But I'm like, I'm intrigued. I was wondering, okay, you said I got suspicions. Oh, okay. Okay, then you message me then. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and go live. Let me go live because I'm gonna try to go live. I think no more than 90 minutes. Only because I'm just doing this one and I want to make sure I get a live in for hopefully I get in a safe zone for frags. So that's kind of my thinking too. And then I will finish cooking, warming up because I ain't cooked nothing. Turkey is what I put in the oven, but I gotta warm up the other food. And I think I'm gonna try to take my hair down. I was supposed to do it last night, and we ended up doing game night, so I didn't get my hair taken down. So now I gotta be a little bit more intentional with my time today. For nothing else, just being live. I'm turning on my shopping cart, so I'm hopeful I can get some new friends in the room too. Okay, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, everybody. It is Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. This is my go live at 10 o'clock. We're going to talk all things going live. I appreciate you all joining. So let me know if you have any questions, friends. Appreciate everybody coming through. In the meantime, come on in. Let me know. Oh, I got to B3 yesterday. Oh, look at me. Okay. That was B3. Oh my God. Let me see what this ranking is about. Oh my gosh. Let's see, y'all. Because I did not know that. B3 and no frags. I have no frags. So that's interesting, TikTok. Or do I have a frag? Oh, I do have a frag. It just hadn't updated. Um, okay, TikTok. Let me see. I think I'm gonna set a sticker too, just so it's on the screen. So I can, as a reminder to myself and others. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. I got to share out my live. Let me get this going. Share out my live as well. A girl got to B3 last night, so that's a pleasant surprise, but it is very much that a surprise. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Hello. How you doing, Lynn? How are you, friend? How is Happy Thanksgiving, everybody? I need to put a sticker up that says Happy Thanksgiving too. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you? How's everything going? How's the family? I hope you're gonna have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I appreciate that you're coming in right now. Let's see. Is there anything for Thanksgiving? There's not. They should have a turkey. Oh, there's a little turkey. Okay. I guess that's cool. Hey, Rachel Sunflower, how are you? How's everything going? I'm in here setting up my screen. I haven't shared it out yet. Um, Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate all the support on this Thanksgiving. So come on in. I appreciate you guys supporting me. And feel free to tap and share out the live. We'll get things going in just a minute. I was just seeing what's in that what is in the sticker area as I go live right now. And I'm going to share out my live as well. So we'll share it out to a few friends and let people know I am live. Thank you so much, those who are on the YT. I appreciate you all as well. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, give me 1 second. I can't see the screen, but thank you so much coming in and grabbing that daily heartbeat. Um, I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for, I'm just going to say thank you. I'm not going to stay super long, but I just wanted to make sure I got some time in. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heartbeat. I saw, okay, yes. You said, I need to ask a question on the promote feature. Hey, Halaku, what's your question, friend? You know what? I activated my shopping cart. So let me know. Hey, voice guru. Hello. What's your question? You said on the promote feature. If you if you want me to also, I'm happy to answer a question, but if you want me to, if you want to send me a voice memo in TikTok here, I'll respond back via voice memo. I like the voice memo, y'all, because you know I'm a talker. Typing, I have to kind of give a whole story, so I don't type as much. Good morning, happy Thanksgiving, Jennifer. How are you, friend, coming in? Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Appreciate everybody coming through. We are Thank you so much. I like voice memos too. I know. It just makes it so much easier. I wish they were more than a minute. You know, I wish it was more than a minute, but that's okay. Thank you for the Fest Pops. Appreciate that. I think you just supported my quest goal. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you all. So yeah, the voice memo just makes it easier. Thank you, Fran. Thank you for the populars as well. I appreciate all the support. As you can tell, I went to B3 yesterday overnight. I'm like, wait a minute. So I have it here as a reminder for myself. Like, okay, girl, where are you at? Yay! I did it. I did it. I'm so proud of me. And I'm so thankful for all of y'all. But it is a journey. And I'm just going to say that right now. And it's something now that has to be top of mind. Because I tell you guys in the beginning, a little bit of it is ignorance is bliss. Okay? A little bit is that. And a lot of it was just like once I realized what was the deal here with these leagues, I was like, you know what? I ain't got time to be focused on the league stuff as much as I am focused on the growth journey. And so for me, they do coincide, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it adds a different level of stress and focus to the experience. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. And so I think the importance is just making sure you show up, making sure you can be consistent, making sure that you're talking to your target audience and you're delivering a message that resonates with them. And so that to me is where you need to kind of hone in on first. And because of that, and because of what you're offering and sharing with them, that'll get realized. It'll get realized. So it doesn't have to be the primary from day one. And I think a lot of people make it the day one focus, which becomes challenging because then you're like, okay, well now I got to do this and I got to do that. Hey, Real Women Team number 1, how you doing, friend? Hey, Trisha T flying in with that super fan, rainbow super fan. Appreciate your friend. Come on in. Dr. Trish coming in as well with the rainbow super flag. I say rainbow because it's not really rainbow, but it's the what do you call that? Ombre. And then it shows up in green at the end. So oh my gosh, the turkey head. Gobble, gobble, gobble. You know who did it? Hilarious. She ain't live right now, but if y'all would have gotten to Flourish Room, I sent her the turkey head. She had this whole, she was a turkey, y'all. She embodied the turkey, okay? Oh, you leveled up too. Look at you. Congratulations, friend. I'm not gonna sticker you. I want to sticker you, but I got the little turkey sticker and the other sticker, and I think it's gonna make everything go away. But I appreciate you. Yes, Flourish was the turkey, y'all. Hello, of my life. You did a 3-hour live. Hey, Sister Sunflowers, how are you, friend? You said no worries. Thank you so much, Luna. Luna, 3 hours. You said I'm making up for lost time. Luna said, y'all hadn't seen me in a minute. Let me make up for this lost time here. Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh. It's B3. Okay. I see you TikTok. But Luna, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Hold on one second. You said, okay, it got filtered. You were saying hi to Luna. Holla Q. Yes, Luna said, look here, y'all caught me having this pity party last night or yesterday doing my live. I'm back at it. What? You can't keep a good woman down. So you doing it, friend. You said, yo, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put that out in the universe, Trisha T. Trisha T, I was just having this whole story, this whole moment of motivation where I was saying, hey, the leagues don't matter when you're doing this. I am not chasing the leagues. I was actually a little, not disappointed, but a little taken aback that I had gotten to B3. I was like, oh man. In my mind, I was like, oh shoot, now I gotta do this. But it's good. It's good. It's growth. That's the growth. That's what it's all about. She was cooking too, and I missed it. Yes, she was cooking. Luna made. Okay, so Luna, when you didn't put the stuff in, I was like, well, maybe that comes later, but no. So I was like, I'm not gonna say it. I didn't. I said, because I had went in and I was brushing my teeth. So I was like, maybe I missed when she poured it. I was like, it must be me. I must have missed it. So, but no, she didn't pour her mixture for her mac and cheese at first in it, so she had to go back and pour it in. It was good that you had it in that glass sitting to the side. Hey, Nika Grace. Hey, D, thank you so much. I see you, friend. It's growth. It is growth. Um, so yeah, she was making mac and cheese, so she had a nice measuring cup that was a glass measuring glass, and she had mixed it up and stuff. And I was like, okay, let's see. You said Dwayne is coming around in rooms. Is he? Oh, y'all been in you? Oh, Dr. Trish, are you talking about from yesterday? Yeah, Dwayne he was floating around doing sprinkling fairy dust. He was sprinkling fairy dust yesterday, so that was awesome. No, today he did it today. He's doing it today. He did it yesterday. You said right now he's in rooms. He already came to Dr. Lisa's yesterday. He did me yesterday, but no, you said bring us all up. Bring us all up again. Oh, you said let me up, y'all. Y'all said wait a minute, do it again. He might do it again. Y'all so sweet. I mean, all right, we'll make it a party line today. Let me turn my cart off. I had my shopping cart on because I was like, you know what? I was gonna do the shopping cart because I know Black Friday's happening. So I was like, I'm gonna be nice and turn it on for TikTok. But I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. Now, granted, y'all, Dwayne already came, okay? So it don't happen like that. That's not how it happens. But that was very nice and kind of him. That was so nice. He is definitely doing the great work on TikTok. So very pleased with how he operates. And if you haven't got a chance to get over there, definitely get over there to his live. And if you're confused about which name, because he has hundreds of impersonators, imposters. I can't see the screen right now, so give me 1 second. I think somebody just came in with their daily hurt me. Thank you so much. Um, so definitely get to his room. Message me if you want the right contact, because like I said, he has a lot of impersonators. So he has impersonators. So I'm gonna put that on my forehead. The turkey sticker. So sweet. So Luna, we had a good time. Let me I'll put the multi-guest up so we can see. TikTok is. Thank you so much. Hey Black Lotus, I saw you come in. Hey friend. Let me know if you guys want to come up seriously. If that was a serious request to come up. I appreciate everybody coming in. TikTok just gave me the flash goal also. Let's see. Is it Heart Me's TikTok? It is Heart Me's TikTok. on Thanksgiving and all that too. TikTok really, really hurt me. Thank you, Luna. Luna said, I know TikTok. TikTok is gonna try you on this here Thanksgiving. So I appreciate it. Anybody, thank you so much. If you want to support my flash goal, it is the heart me, and that's what TikTok does. You say requested, you requested. Hold on one second. Thank you for that. Let's see. Hey. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, he was sprinkling. He sprinkled yesterday. He sprinkled the whole chat. Oh, nothing. I did the sleep like he came in. Oh, did he? Yeah, yeah, he came in. So that's why I was like, I gotta tell Dr. Lisa she's gotta get us all up in there because he's coming around. So he supported then. Yes, he did. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. That's yes, he beautiful. Did. I was already blessed. All right. Thank you, God. I was. Yeah. But I just wanted to let you know he's coming around. He's coming around. Like I said, he did it yesterday. He did it yesterday. Came in and did the diamond guns for the panel. Oh. He did the whole panel, which was beautiful. That's awesome. Yeah. I guess that was at your 4 o'clock. I was in class. Which one was it, y'all? No, it was the 10 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it was earlier. Yeah, the 4 o'clock was thank you, the turkey. Yeah, it was the 10 o'clock. Yeah, he came in towards the end of it. I mean, I was getting off maybe because of him. I think I stayed because I said I was going to get off earlier than that, and because he came in, I think I stayed another 30 minutes. So yeah, because we were talking about it. So it was nice. He's a blessing on this app. He's definitely doing great work and building community. Now when he came in, he's a level 49, y'all. He about to hit the 5-0. So it was really, I was like, wow. But he's doing that all the time. All the time. He'll level up this month, that's for sure, if he keeps going around like that. Oh yeah. He'll be 50 probably before the year is out. Definitely. Yeah. Because once you get to that level, it's Is he A1? What league is he? I never looked. I wonder. I have to go look and see if it's on his. If you can see. Because I'm not there yet in regards to what he provides, but I know, I'll be going in there in due time. But I went in there once just to let him know about the Men's Health Live, and I think he saw it, but his comments go so fast, and I'm like, you know, if it landed, it landed. If it didn't, it didn't. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, he has a room that is rooming, and he's definitely very successful. Yeah, so I know of a few people who have kind of purchased his services. Lisa? Yes, ma'am. Hi, Dee. Yeah. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, happy everyone. Thanksgiving. Yeah, I wanted to find out what is this person that you're talking about? Who is he? So he is just another live host creator. He has a business where he's helping people structure their corporation in particular. So he does business development, business strategy, and he talks about that in his live. So here's and this is the reality of it. Because he is such a giving person, he comes to different lives and he'll send high level gifts to the we had the panel. I've had it. He's come to my live a few times and gifted me. And so because he does that, it is a way for him to get visibility, but he's also doing it out of sure generosity. So that's part of it. And so he has a room that is rooming. People are going there. They're learning from him. He's been very helpful with getting people the right type of business structure they need for them to move forward and grow their business. So so again, he's just a live host. And because of his strategy of going in and blessing different rooms with high level gifts, he's also, getting that reciprocated by people coming in his room and blessing him. You mean Dwayne from Canada? Is he from Canada? I don't know if he's from Canada. Is like you said Dwayne, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he normally has like a board of sorts and teaches.
Yes, that's him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
from Texas, though.
I didn't. I was gonna say I don't think he was Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, this is something else I had a misconception because of something he did like a while back. Because he sells packages also. Well, he has a whole system.
Yeah.
So I remember before I met you, I came across him. So I remember something that gave me the impression that he actually was Canadian.
Oh,
I
okay.
probably was completely off, but
Okay. Gotcha.
there was
Gotcha.
something about either the background or maybe he was visiting. I don't know what it was, but
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So he does that. So I mean, obviously, his live is for a person who's interested in that type of support, and so it's not for everybody. But again, it is a great concept. I've gone to his YouTube channel, and because my background is in business,
Mm-hmm.
um, he's spot on. He's 100% spot on with everything he's talking about. And so I knew that back in the day they were talking about, S corps, C corps versus LLCs, and just the whole concept behind LLCs. So you just, if you're in that space where you're trying to think about how you want to structure your business, and if his services are what you need, you definitely should consider it. So I'm not.
So you're so fantastic, and your whole team and system is wonderful. So I really just wanted to come on and actually say, applaud you for what you're doing, but also
Oh,
to kind of get more information on how to truly support you. So, like, you were talking about something about B or some level or league or something to that effect.
this
And
league
so, what
here.
I want to know is how do I support you to get to whatever league you're at? Is it just giftings? Is it just engagement? Or what exactly is the need? What exactly
Oh,
is
you're
it?
so sweet. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So here's what I will say. A lot of it is when you get to this, when you start leaguing up, what will happen, and just understanding leagues and the whole fragment stuff, what will happen is that it does require you to show up consistently, more or less daily, because there's a league that this is a 24-hour clock. And so, depending on how you perform in that 24 hours, you can either move up or move down that 24-hour timeline. So, right now, I have to look at it. I think I'm probably I'm close to the safe zone. So 70% or higher will put me in a safe zone. So that's one thing. 70% to get a frag, it says it right here is 1.3K to keep my frag. That's so I don't lose it. And that will drop me down to a B4 where I was previously. So you can actually go lower if you start losing frags. Now I have shields too, so I probably won't get to B4 because my shields will be used to kind of keep me out of B3 until I am no longer have any more shields. So
When
that's
you
what
say
happened.
frag, sorry to interrupt. When you say frag, are you talking about likes? Are you talking about gifts? Like what?
It's
Well,
a fragment.
GIFT. Like what
Yeah.
exactly is that?
It so ultimately it is from the gifting, the diamonds that you collect. So when you're collecting as a live host, the gifts that you get and the engagement that comes from the live, the tapping, the sharing, all those things that happen in your live create a diamond. Primarily the gifting is what makes you get more diamonds. So the diamond is what you're collecting. Those diamonds you collect, and as you collect so many diamonds, and in this case they said 1.3K diamonds, I will move along this timeline. Do me a favor, I want you to actually click it for me. So, well, I'll have you click your own. So click your name. If you click your own name,
Oh, because I'm completely ignorant of all of that. I know I'm probably at the bottom. So it was
well,
not a goal. It wasn't even something I'm aware of. So that's why I said to help you, then I would be able to understand how it works, if that makes
right,
any sense.
right. So I was going to show you your own, so you don't have to worry about me right now. But I'm going to show you your own, so you can see where yours is at. So, so mine is here. So this little sticker here is actually telling us what's going on. So I have 12 hours, 12 and a half hours, and it says I'm in League B3. I have one. You see the little white diamond type shaped. It's like a little what is that? A princess cut diamond that's there, and so it's there. That's considered a fragment. It's a fragment of a diamond. And so so that's there, and then it says keep. So it says 1.3K to keep that particular fragment, not for me to get a new one, just for me to keep that one. And so that's what's needed. And so if you look at the screen that I was going to point you to so you can see your own, it is almost like a timeline when you think about it. So it starts at 99% and goes all the way to 0%. And essentially you're moving down that timeline, and it has these little fragments, like you get one fragment, or you get zero fragments, but you stay in a safe zone, or you get one fragment, or you get two fragments. So you're going along that timeline, and as people gift you, thank you for the Fest Pops, as people are gifting you, that fragment is moving. I'm sorry, that timeline is moving. And so you earn a fragment or you don't. Okay? Or you don't, or you lose a fragment. You could theoretically lose one as well. So so that's what's happening. So when you click your photo, you'll see in your gift gallery, you have a a D, was it D3 gift gallery, and right at the top there's a D3 number. If you click that number, the screen pops up. It says League D Gallery, and it says View the Creators League. And when I view your league, it shows me. It shows me how you're faring across that timeline. Okay, so that's what you're paying attention to. Okay.
So what am I supposed to do? Do lives and get GIFTs and likes? Okay.
Exactly. However,
I never did though. Well, I do them, but I think I did a live probably last month, and that was it.
Yeah, you gotta get on a regular schedule. But what I was sharing early on is that, the whole league and all that stuff, to me, that's something that is stressful if you are still trying to get acclimated to going live, showing up, having a message, talking to your community, trying to figure out who your target audience is, and then making sure that your message resonates with them. And so that to me is the beginning. That's like to me, that's the first 30 days. That's the 30 days of you getting on the screen and ultimately, being consistent, ideally showing up daily, if you could make it a daily schedule. And then what you'll do is kind of learn and build community over those 30 days. And then in that next 30 days, that's probably where you can start tapping in a little bit more to the leagues and what needs to happen for you to kind of go up a league, or continue to grow. And you think about what your future will look like in terms of being here and staying committed to your community. So to me, that's the focus, but it takes time to get there. And I think a lot of people try to leapfrog the whole leagues, and it's like, oh, you have a great day of gifting, and then you won't have a great day of gifting for like 2 weeks. And then you're like, well, what's going on? No one's around. Well, that was just an anomaly. And so now you got to figure out, okay, how do I build community? And I think that needs to be at the forefront. You said, what about the promote feature? Thank you so much, Dee, for those questions. I appreciate your friend. Let me know if you have any. You're welcome. Let me know if you have any other questions too. I appreciate you being here. Oh, thank you, Nika Grace. Love you too. Appreciate that, friend. What about the promote feature? Let me know. Okay, so Rachel Sunflower, there's promote in the live and there's promote your content. So the promote feature, thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. So the promote feature is great if I think for lives, in the sense that, well, it kind of goes back to what I just said. Have a live first that you've gotten comfortable with your message. You can come up here and you're talking to your audience. Thank you so much, and you're engaging. So all that is important, because what will happen is that once you do a promote, TikTok is going to bring people in your live. Now you can do some of the features to make sure that it's somewhat of the demographic you're looking for. So in the promote, it'll say, do you want, I think, certain age group or gender or that type of stuff. So you can select a few things to kind of narrow it down. Oh, thank you for Galaxy. Appreciate that. Thank you for the gifting, y'all. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate the support. Y'all putting me in the safe zone. I love it. Thank you for that. Okay, so you said, wow. So when everything's said and done, you can use that promote feature. TikTok's going to push people in your room for that period of time. You can say an hour, 2 hours, whatever you want, depending on how much money you want to put towards promoting. But if it doesn't mean that people are going to stay. So you got to be the reason that they're staying. They got to want to listen to what you're saying. They got to want to be able to connect with your messaging. So it could be great in a live stream. And I think to me that's a little bit more of a controllable than your content. Because your content, they see the content, they may not like it, they may not comment on it, you may not get any engagement, but you will definitely get the views. Okay? So the views is one thing, and that's okay, but you want the engagement. Same way with your live, you want the engagement. So you want to make sure whatever content you're producing is for your live stream or for your page, um, is something that the audience is going to want to stay and listen to. So I'm not opposed to promoting the live. I just say, okay, if you're going to do it, just be ready to take it on, to take on whoever comes in, and hopefully you look at it from a sense of, okay, did I get 2 new followers from it? Did I get 5 new followers from it? What happened? What was my, maybe they came in and got the daily cart me. Maybe I added some new fan club members. So, just have some realistic goals for yourself, because they'll send those people in there, but doesn't mean that they're going to actually engage. So why invest in that? Again, the goals of maybe having new followers or new fan club members or more people to learn about what you have to offer. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all. So, okay, so really quickly, Dee, so what happened? Hey, Soda, what happened? So I got to the point, you see where the sticker just changed. I got to the point where I'm going to keep my fragment. I'm going to keep that little princess cut diamond. Now it tells me I got to get 19.8K. I tell you, it's a moving target. 19.8K diamonds to get 1 fragment. So, yeah. Keeping was one thing. Now, getting is another thing. You said it's a fake promotion. Hold on, I got filtered. Let me explain. Let me make sure I understand what you mean. Why is trying to make you use it? Oh, you keep getting messages about promote. Yeah, those I ignore. I do ignore them. It was like, hey, you can get 20% off promote. Oh, you can get 30% off. Hey, promote now. This is a good time to promote this video. Hey. So I ignore those messages because I do see it as a money grab, potentially. I do see it that way. I personally, like I said, in a live, it makes sense to do if you have a goal for yourself. Maybe you're doing a special live where you're trying to have more visibility. You picked the craziest gift. What is that one? Gamer cats. That was cute. That was so cute. Like, where did the gamer cat came from? We should have did. I should have did that for you, Luna, yesterday with the cat. Luna's cat had a true hissy fit. So she was like, "What in the world? Let me mute." You said, "I did the paw. I did the paw." Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I was so tickled too. I said, well, how did she get to the pause so quickly? She paused that live like it was right in the middle of the screen. I was like, what did she press? Did she press something new? I was like, thank you for that, Bloom. I was like, what did she press? Like, how did she get it so quickly? It was being it was being unlived. Alive. Poor cat. That poor cat. I should have asked you this morning. I said, let me see the cat. Let me see the cat to make sure the cat is still around. Let me see where that cat is at. And Luna, that cat is huge. Oh my gosh. Your cat is the definition of a fat cat. Like, that was like a dog you put in your lap. I was like, what is that? And you said cat. I was like, that's a cat for real? That cat was huge. My daughter and my son, yeah, y'all have to see, y'all get over there and see her cat. We got to first make sure that the cat is still in on this side of the earth. So I don't know. I miss the cat. Thank you so much, thank y'all for the gifting. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Tap, double tap, tap, tap. Good morning, chat. Love it, love it. Thank you for the balloon crown. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you for that. You're so sweet. So yes. So, Richard Sun Sunflower. So here's what I would say. Promote is not a bad thing. Again, it's for your live stream. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really in favor for the content, but for the live stream, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think if you had like a special event you were trying to do, maybe you were doing something. I think about some of the creators that are also selling their products. So when you think about like Flora, she's selling her plants, and so maybe she wanted to roll out a special promotion, and she uses promote to bring in new visibility to her live stream because she's doing a special event. That makes sense. Or if you're gonna do it and you're like, hey, I'm gonna be talking about this new topic. I want more people to learn and come to my room about it. I'm gonna do promote for it, and hopefully I get 5 new followers or I get some more engagement in my live stream. I get that, and that makes sense. Again, it's something you want to make sure you're doing it for um your audience, the audience you want to reach, and if you want to reach new people, it makes sense to do it. Um I wouldn't get in the habit of doing it though, because TikTok is funny like that. They're like, oh, you promote it. You gonna promote again? Why not again and again? And all you're gonna see is those messages. So I think that's kind of the smoke and mirrors of it. So you just got to be careful of how often you do it and what's your goal. Why are you doing it? So it's not a bad thing, but I don't necessarily encourage it as much. I think there is something to be said about, okay, how do you grow organically too, and building your community. And sometimes we got to kind of sit there with that as well. Like how do we spend that time early on to grow? If you offer a certain product for a live, maybe, yeah, exactly, yeah. You got to think of it as a business. Hey P, how you doing? You got to think of your live as a business too. When everything's said and done, your business. You said organic's better. Yep. Good morning. How you doing, Mr. G-Tap? Happy Thanksgiving. Um, yeah, your community is part of your viewers, but also part of your client base, and how you're sharing information with them and how you want them to support your live. And I tell people it's like a whole relationship. So if you're here and you're showing up consistently, they should expect you, as well as they have a role in it as well, to engage, tap the screen, share the live, do all the things to make sure that there's visibility. So, and also supporting the live by commenting and stuff. So I think all that's important. Hello, how you doing, Dr. Linnell? Hello, friends. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So, okay, panel, what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Y'all cooking? Are y'all still cooking?
Yeah, I'm cooking right now, making sure it doesn't burn.
Okay. I did my turkey. I put it in the oven. I put a timer right now because I'm doing my live. So I put a timer. I told my husband, I said, check on the food. You got an hour to check. And then I was probably gonna stay live for right at no more than 90 minutes. And then make sure that I go down there because the turkey was the only thing I was cooking. So we catered a couple different places for sides and maybe some additional meat. We have this barbecue place here, and they have some sides and stuff we got, and we got their brisket and some other things we're gonna add to the turkey as far as the meat dish. Ham, I think he got ham, brisket, and ribs. He was on this thing that he wanted some other stuff, so he got all that stuff, and then we ordered, he did honey baked ham. That's where he got the honey baked ham from. He did their sides. And then he did Cheddar's, is a place down here. It's a franchise, I think. But he did Cheddar's for some of their sides as well. And so that was it. And I just had to put the turkey in the oven. So I marinated that.
You didn't have to make the sides, and he called in the order.
Yep. Well,
He's a keeper.
yeah. He was like, hey, you ain't got time to do the cooking that you normally would do. Because I normally would. And then my daughter's here, my niece is here, so I probably would have had them helping me. But I was like, yeah, and he knows, like, lately, obviously doing this, I haven't been like, it's really been the three of us. So my son, the 5-year-old, and then my husband. And he's not like a guy where you gotta do a whole lot of cooking for. He'll eat salads. He'll eat, like, he'll make himself some rice and add some vegetables to it, and get some a rotisserie chicken and cut that up, and that's dinner. So he's like that type of guy. Real simple.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah. So
You
nope.
see Black Lotus's comment there?
No, I missed y'all.
TikTok is not going to close down because of a turkey. People will have their phones.
It was filtered. All right, I agree. I agree. TikTok is not stopping. I heard people earlier saying that maybe it was a little slower this morning, but yeah, I mean, you're right. We're all probably still cooking and multitasking and doing other things and stuff. So yeah, it's not gonna stop. It's not stopping. And and then it's probably gonna be really busy tonight. So whoever's going live, who's going live tonight? Because you'll probably have a nice audience of folks there because people typically after you eat, what you do? You go on your phone, you might catch a movie, watch some football or whatever's on TV, and that's it. Lou, you said I'm baking a cake as we speak. That's you said you in the kitchen cooking, baking a cake. See, I didn't even do desserts. He bought a pie, a sweet potato pie. He bought a blueberry pie because he likes that. And then I told him to get this coffee cake that we like, and the cake has already been cut up and eaten. We want the kids that all ate up the cake, so we like whatever.
I
Uh,
bought the pies too. Bought
did
the Marie Callender's pies. Yeah, I'm
oh
really big. I mean, I can, but I don't prefer to. So
yeah
I have
yeah
an apple and a pecan.
it's easier now. I think what happened, like if you think about generationally, like we grew up cooking, making stuff from scratch was obviously the way to go, and how many people still did things. I think they perfected the stuff that are already pre-made, frozen, or in the grocery stores. And I think they perfected a lot of that stuff so that you can get away with a store bought pie, and it's just as good. Um, and other desserts and stuff, but I do like the people who bake it. I love, from scratch. I do love from scratch. So like Trisha T, when she does her lives, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a labor of love, but you love the end results too. You said me about five. Oh, you're gonna go live about five. You love Universified. Awesome. I'm gonna try to stop through. I need to stop through your live. You're funny. You're funny. Maybe I'll go live at fiance's cousin's house. Okay, nice. PM Eastern. Gotcha. 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay. We did game night yesterday with the girls. We are all playing cards and stuff. So I didn't get. I was supposed to do my hair, take it down. I didn't do that. So that was kind of my project for tonight. I might go live later if I get back home, but I did mine this morning. Oh, you did yours this morning. Hey, Eugene. Um, how did it go this morning? I didn't get a chance to look at your numbers because I know you've been growing, Leanne. Daughter out of town, just me and my mom. Okay, probably Uber from the IHOP later. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. So you're not really cooking at all. You said we'll get some takeout. I love that. Hey Most, how are you? You're almost in the A League. Oh my gosh, don't bring it up. Don't talk about that. Would love that. Oh, you cook for Christmas. I prioritize and order the meats and desserts. Yep. Yeah, I cook a duck that's really good. That's probably like my biggest dish, and like everybody's been asking for me to do that. Lou, you coming up? I'm gonna put you in the box too. I see where you requested. Um, so yeah, I have it. I didn't get the duck this time. I did the turkey. So I said, since we have a turkey, I won't do duck. So I'm gonna do duck for Christmas. He said, I love duck. I love it, love it, love it. My mom taught me her little, and it's nothing complicated. She just has like the seasoning mix that she does on the duck, and we, pop it in the oven and roast it. And for whatever reason, I think ducks are very fatty and juicy to begin with, but for whatever reason, the seasoning just takes it to the next level. So,
Doc, you need to share that seasoning with duck with me because I love duck as
do
well.
you?
But not everywhere make it the same way though. Sometimes it's a little bit gamey at
Okay.
some places.
Yeah. All we do is roast it. You said duck is so good. Yes. All we do is roast it. And it really is nothing major. I could probably tell you here, it's like a little bit of purpose seasoning. She does her Mrs. Dash. So that's where you get a little bit of the other
Our
herbs and stuff.
secret sauce nobody knows about
Yeah.
that Mrs. Dash
Miss
garlic one. Yeah.
That's in there. There's like a little mixture of them. It's a couple different Mrs. Dashes that I put in there. And then she had this other one, and I haven't been able to find it lately. I think that's the one that was probably, it was like almost like a Mrs. Dash combo of all purpose and Mrs. Dash. What's the name of that seasoning? seasoning. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go look at it because it's not popping in my head right now.
It's not a complete, is it?
Mm,
Because
mm-mm.
complete is similar to Mrs. Dash. It's just the grains are not as big
I don't
as
think
the
so.
Mrs. Dash
It's not on
seasoning.
Lowry's either. It's in a box.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in a
So it's
box.
not complete now.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And you couldn't find it. So I'm dating myself a little bit because I had the last time I was able to find it was in Chicago. And so this was probably a good 10 years ago. I was able to find in Chicago. I was never ever able to find it in Florida. So it was one of those things I would get in Chicago when I would go visit. And the last few visits I keep forgetting to go get it. Oh gosh, I'm about to call my sister. As soon as I get off this live, I'll remember it because I'm about to call her and we're gonna talk and be like, "What's that season?" She's like, "Girl," she'll tell you. And I was like, I couldn't remember the name of it. It's not Lowry's. It's not a mainstream one.
Trisha, have you tried the Slap Your Mama seasoning, or have any of you? I was in
Love
Winco
it.
the other day, and a woman
Love
had like
it.
literally had about 30 of them in her cart at the register, and
Oh
she said,
wow.
like, that I should go back there and grab what was left, but I didn't. But
She
It's
took
a
it
those
little
are
on.
on the
really,
spicy side if you're not into spice.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with it, but it's a good
They have a
seasoning.
mild one.
They
do
do
they?
they? Okay.
Yes. I
Yeah.
love Slap Your Mama
Yeah.
and Complete.
Is it? I'll have to get some.
Um, I saw it and I didn't pick it up yesterday because I was in the grocery store for a little bit. It's in the West Indian section for us. Well, it's next to the West Indian section for our local grocery store here, and I think they have it more like it's like Cajun. So when Trisha said it's more spicy, it was in the Cajun section for that part.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see
D
the.
Rob said she worked with a guy who owned the Slap Your Mama.
Oh, really? He's a lawyer too. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm past due. I'm at a stage now. I don't know if Trisha, you probably can relate to this, where you buy a lot of seasonings and now you got to replenish. I'm in a replenish stage. I'm realizing that. Like there's a lot of stuff that when I was downstairs, I was like, oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I go through my seasonings very quickly, as you guys could see.
Yeah.
Anybody going to Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's for seasonings or for what in general?
Seasonings.
Yeah, Trader Joe's have some unique ones, Dr. Trish.
Yes, my favorite is Green Goddess. Try it. I made it last night.
I
with my
love Green
chicken
Goddess.
in the oven. So good.
Green.
Green Goddess.
What is it? What you mean? What's green goddess? It's a seasoning?
Yeah.
But what do you put it on? Do you put it on vegetables and stuff?
I just do it on chicken. Green Goddess seasoning blends. Let's see what it has. If I can read this. Oh my goodness. Dried minced onion, salt, granulated garlic, ground black pepper, dried chives, dried green onion, spinach powder, lemon powder, dried parsley, and safflower oil.
Mm.
It's
Oh.
very good.
Oh wow.
That does sound good for baked chicken, Dr. Trish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know a little something, something. I was child labor. I was put in the kitchen when I was like 5 years old.
Well, I can relate. I was probably put in like by 7. So 7 or 8.
I made my first rice and peas at 9 years old.
Really?
Wow.
I cooked Thanksgiving. Now we talking. I cooked Thanksgiving dinner for my entire family. My mom, it was a year she was sick. She wasn't feeling well, and she kind of walked me through it, and I cooked through the whole dinner. I think it was 11. I did all of Thanksgiving for the family. So, and my sister, she was in the kitchen, like she was the person that would like cut up the vegetables and stuff because she had us at that when we were 5 and 6. We were like cutting vegetables and stuff, and shucking peas and stuff, and she would always be like the prep, but she never really cooked. She was like, I'm gonna let Lisa do it. I'm gonna let Lisa cook. She was like, I ain't as daring as she is.
Alakir said she was drafted into cooking service at 9.
She was 9. Yeah, yeah.
I used to
watch the cartoons. I don't know. A lot of us, if not all of us, Gen Xers. I used to watch the Saturday cartoons from like 8 in the morning until like, I think the last one was like around 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then I would go and clean. We lived in apartments. I would clean up my mom's, like for my mom's apartment. Of course, the family lived there, but I did it for my mom. From top to bottom, every Saturday. And I just did it. I just love doing it. I don't know. You know, like they have, your moms play role models for you, and then you follow, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what she did. And I'm like, I'm going to do that because she does enough for all of us. So I used to do that.
Yeah.
I love doing that. And I don't have no regrets whatsoever. But now I have a cleaning lady. Now I have a cleaning lady that comes every 2 weeks. My fiance already had a cleaning lady. So when I moved in with him, he didn't stop, you know, which I'm grateful for, or else it would be on me as well on top of everything else.
Yeah.
Dr. Lisa, I wanted to let you know,
Sure.
I was on a sleep live, so I stayed on until like 9. And then at the same time, eNurse was able to bring me up in the boxes with the same account.
Say that again. So you were. Say that again.
I
You
was
were.
in a voice chat.
Okay, you were in your voice chat.
Sleep live, but I'm live, right?
Okay.
Live. On the same account, this one, I was able to be in eNurse's live because she invited me. She wanted to talk about thankfulness.
Yeah.
And I was able to go and do that as well at the same time. I had no idea.
I'm trying to figure out how did you do that? How were you two places at once?
Exactly. But that's very common for my life, by the way.
Well, wait a minute, Mrs. Treetops. I don't know if she's still here. She had done that before. She was on my panel box, and she was in the same. Was she on a different device, y'all? I think I told her. No, she
I
must
was
have.
on a different device, my old
Yes.
phone.
Okay. You're on.
Same account.
Yes. I didn't know you could be in two different lives though. I've done that where I have my backup phone here, and I've used this account to check something that was in my inbox, but I've never dared to go to someone else's live with it. But yeah, I've done that before.
I didn't know you could do that. That was awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think Mrs. Treetop, she's done it before. Like she was in my panel and she was like, "Hey, they're about to do this battle. Let me go over here and support this battle." But she never left here. She was in.
Mrs. Treetop knows all the tricks.
I was like, what are you doing? so yeah, so she was doing that. But yeah, I guess if you have a different device, it is showing up in your managed devices as two different places. She said, "What happened? The time when you were in on my panel, Mrs. Treetop, and you were also on someone's battle. You were supporting someone's battle. You were like in two different places with this
Pretty
account."
sure she was doing that yesterday.
You said she was doing
She was quiet for a long time, so I think she was in battling.
She said, "Oh yeah." Yeah,
She
that's what
was
I do.
out shopping, Nika Grace.
She said, "Oh yeah, that's what I was doing."
I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, I've like I said, I've tried it on my other phone, and I might have looked in the inbox of something like that. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you. I've tried that, but I've never done like two different lives. So did your live here for your voice live, Dr. Trish, it didn't end or anything like that? You just kind of stayed with it and you were able to see people coming and going and be in that chat as well?
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was audio happening in both, you know, and the sleep live when the host came on, you know, like she said that Happy Thanksgiving. She prays over the people in the boxes and stuff, the bubbles, and I'm like trying to hear two audios at the same time.
Gotcha.
That's challenging, but yeah. I was like, oh wow, look at that. I had no idea because I was so scared. I'm like, oops. Because I kind of like fell into eNurse's live because she had sent me a prior request. And then she saw me come into her room, so I didn't want to like you know, and then the box comes up accept, and I'm like, I didn't want to be like rude or anything. I'm like, okay, I'll accept, and then, but I'm like, I'm gonna get a restriction or something, and it didn't happen.
Okay. Okay.
And that was great because I was able to talk in eNurses Live because she was doing a thankfulness panel and still be in the voice chat live. That was pretty cool.
That is cool. Wow. Wow. With the voice chat though, you were playing what your meditation? You said a sleep
No,
live.
I was in someone else's sleep live.
Oh, I
I
thought you were
see.
doing your own voice chat. Okay.
I haven't had a chance. I've been live on all of these other people's lives.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. Like you were live on your on your chat for your voice chat, and you were a guest in her chat.
No, I was
Okay.
in someone else's voice chat.
Okay.
She does a sleep live.
Okay, so you were a guest both places. I wonder if that makes a difference because Mrs. Treetop, she was a guest and a guest in my room and someone else's room. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe if you were live someplace and a guest someplace, that might be a problem.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of attempting that.
Right.
That's not possible, right?
Right. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So, like I said, I was live, and I went on the screen on my other phone and looked in my inbox for here for something. I remember doing that. That was about a month ago. So I was actually live though.
Oh, you're welcome, nurse. That was a good conversation. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, I wonder if I can go live on both my accounts, my backup account and this account, because I could, you know, come up with topics that would fit for both. Is that possible?
I do it all the time when I'm in here and I do my shop page and I go live and show you guys.
I'm gonna do that.
I've done it. I've been live in 2 different places. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my backup account, I've been wanting to like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like have a double schedule lives, and I'm like, not necessarily. I don't. Now I know. Now I'm thinking, not necessarily. I don't think I have to. It depends on what I'm gonna talk about, but not necessarily.
Okay, so Coach Chantel says it won't allow her. I'm assuming it won't allow you if you're doing the same account. I think what I've done, what Dr. Trish is talking about is 2 separate accounts on 2 separate devices. But you're saying the same account on 2 different devices and going live. I don't think you can do that. So that makes sense that they wouldn't let you do that.
Now, my backup account, the one that some of y'all follow me on. My backup account. They both say health and healing and Dr. Trish, but it's my backup account. So if I go live on one device there and I go live on this account on the other device, I should be able to do it because you do it.
Yeah.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 different devices, 2 different accounts. Yeah. You should be fine.
Now, our backup account, does that give you credit when we go live, or is it just this account that we signed up with you?
For the agency?
Yeah.
Agency is only associated, any agency. You only can have one creator network agency with 1 account.
Okay,
So it's only
this account gives you credit when I go live. My backup account would not give you credit when I start going live?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, and keep in mind that account is not with an agency either, because it can't be. And if anything happens over there, you wouldn't have protection over there.
So would I sign up? I could sign up with the agency from that backup account with
No.
you? No. Oh, okay.
1 account, 1 person. One account per person. Per person. That's probably the best way to say it. Yeah. So yeah, that so that's just TikTok's rules on it. I don't know if I agree with the logic, but I guess I do. I think they're assuming that if you're going live, you're focusing on this account, and this is your live account that you would mainly want to go live with. So I don't know, but I don't know if I agree with not having the other accounts have support and not having the ability to be more frequent with going live on those other accounts. I mean, you could theoretically, but it wouldn't. It may be risky to do. I'm starting to see a little bit more uptick in restrictions. I'm hearing people talk about restrictions so much lately. So I think TikTok is really trying to manage how people are doing things quite a bit in the live streams, whether it's like driving people off the app, or I've seen people say that they've gotten the static images quite a bit more. So that's been problematic, as well as the violations I keep seeing. The last three are all minimum age restrictions. So I don't know what that's about, but they're really using that as another way to kind of, I guess, make sure people are not doing stuff that's not appropriate for minors.
Yeah, I got that restriction for showing something I bought off TikTok Shop.
Oh, really?
I was talking about how I bought it off TikTok Shop. So it was interesting.
Was it what? It wasn't the minimum age, was it?
No,
It
it
was
was pushing off platform.
pushing off platform. Okay. Okay. I was like, well, how's that minimum age? I was like, wait a minute. So pushing off platform. Yeah, I keep the pushing off platform is pervasive. Everybody's asking like how to get around. I have a meeting with somebody tomorrow. She's like, I'm trying to figure this out. And so we'll talk through what she's saying, but she keeps getting that particular restriction. And she wants to talk about her products. And she wants to talk about her products off the platform. So that's obviously she's doing it. So now she has to figure out how to do it and do it successfully without getting that restriction. D Rob, you said you got the static image, but I was on the live talking. Yeah. So I don't know. That static image. Be careful if you have your shopping cart on. That's where it's popping up mainly. I'm going to assume because you do the shop lives. So I'm going to assume that it has something to do with the shop live. And if that, let me know if that's right. Because that is where it's mainly popping up when people are talking about different products. Like the panel boxes, I have to turn my shopping cart off because I keep getting it for that. Every time I turn the, with the shopping cart on and I have panels, it won't. It seems like it keeps doing a static image one. Luna, did you finish cooking? Were you all done with your you were doing potatoes when I had to step away. Thank you so much for the fast fox.
No, I'm putting cornbread in the oven.
Oh, so Lou, you're doing cornbread. You were doing bacon. Lou is for what? What's your? Is that an abbreviation? Because I said Luna.
I'm
So
from
it's,
St. Louis.
okay. Oh, it's for St. Louis. That's why you got
Yes,
Lou.
I'm from St. Louis. My name is Lucy, and I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
My kids put that together.
Nice. I love it.
So,
So what? So you were baking cornbread. So what's on the menu?
We lost my cousin, my first cousin, in September.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
So she was like the family cook. So we can all cook, but she loved the holidays. So her parents, my aunt is 88 and my uncle is 90.
Okay.
They're taking it really hard. So we're all having dinner at their house today.
Okay.
So we're all cooking different sides. So I'm making greens.
Okay.
Well, I already made the greens. And I'm baking the cornbread this morning. And I already made 4 sweet potato pies. So.
Oh wow! No, you cooked good. You bake. Okay. Nice.
And I'm debating on if I'm gonna make this cake. So I have to see how my time.
Oh, what time you gotta go? I mean, yes, it's thinking about time difference.
I'm Central Time, so
Okay.
I don't have to be there till 2 o'clock. So.
Okay, yeah, you got time. You got time to bake.
Oh yes.
You got time.
Yes.
You got me tempted. I think it's too late. I should have did something with the girls, with both girls being here. That would have been good to have them in the kitchen cooking because neither one of them cook like that. And this generation of girls, they don't get in the kitchen as much as we used to. So, yeah, I should have had both of them. My niece came. My sister moved. Told the story the other day. My sister moved to California, San Diego area, and my niece just started her freshman year of college. And she goes to college. Our home state is Illinois, but hometown Chicago. So she's in school in Illinois, and my sister moved, and so she doesn't have a homestead to go to in Illinois anymore. So she's like, where do I go? I mean, there's some extended family. She could have went to my brother. She could have went some other places, but she was like, where can I go? And she had stayed a year with me here in Florida. She's like, I want to go to Florida, so she came down and stayed with me. So I was the quicker and cheaper option of flights.
Now, where's your sister at? Where does she live?
She's in San Diego. Yeah, she's in
San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's in San Diego. So
And you're in Florida.
I'm in Florida. I'm in Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, so she's like, I'll come visit Auntie. So she came and she got here Tuesday night. My daughter got in actually Tuesday night as well. She's in college too, about an hour and 45 minutes away. So she drove back home for the weekend. So like I said, they don't cook, and I probably should have had them in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, I'm missing my baby. She's like 700 miles away. She's in college at Hampton.
Oh, nice, nice,
And
nice.
she has the money. She has plenty of scholarship money. She's just very frugal.
Okay, okay,
And she can't comprehend spending $400 for a plane ticket
right.
for less than 5 days stay.
Yeah, HBCU. Yeah, so and then she's coming home. Let's be real about it. I think girlfriend's right because she gonna be home in what less than 2 weeks.
Yes. She'll be home December 8th. So yeah, so
I'm with baby girl. She'll say, Mama, whatever you cook for Thanksgiving, do it for Christmas. I'll be home.
yes, I have to do this all over again.
Right.
All over again.
Right. No, it's hard. I know. What year is she there at college for you?
She's a junior. This is her
Okay.
junior year.
That's my baby girl's year. She's a junior as well. Yeah. And
And
so
we
yeah.
have friends in Maryland, so she normally goes and spends Thanksgiving with them. But this year she's gonna go. Her roommate is from the Congo,
Oh,
so
nice.
she's going with their family. And they live in some part of Virginia. I can't think of the city right now.
Okay.
See, she's gonna have dinner with them. So
Oh, nice. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
beautiful.
So, but I'm gonna miss her. I've been missing her every Thanksgiving for 3 years, so I should be
Oh,
over it by now. But
yeah. Yeah. You gotta tell her. Maybe give her a heads up. Like, hey, your last year of college, next year Thanksgiving. I don't care. We just gonna pay for the tickets. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
exactly.
Give me one.
Exactly. We may have to do that for her senior year. We may have to do that. That's a great idea.
Exactly. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, no, happy Thanksgiving, friend. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I don't know if I pressed the button or if you invited me.
Well,
up here. I
no,
don't know.
you pressed it. I don't oppose.
Well, thank you for letting me into your
Not a
live.
problem.
Thank
Not a
you so
problem.
much.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you all. Meet you ladies.
Nice to meet you as well. Where do you go live at all?
Well, I have not. I am very, very new.
Okay.
I've been watching and learning for about 3 weeks now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm still trying to get the ins and outs and figure this all out. I've set a date in my mind when I'm gonna go live.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna send the video out to the world.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
The day and time when I go live. So
I was
I'm
sharing.
still trying to figure out my niche. I mean, what am I gonna talk about? So
You got well. Definitely, you sound like you can cook. So Trisha T, if you can connect with Trisha T, she's up here. Go to her lives just to kind of get a sense of how she does it. She has a nice flow to it, and she has her camera up well, and her room does well in terms of people who are coming and viewing. We got to get some more engagement, but they're starting to engage more, and so she has a great formula. There's another person in the agency, Sweetie Pie. She does cooking lives too. So yeah, what I tell people is, watch people who may be in the niche that you want to go into, so you can get some ideas and you can learn from them. And obviously, you can rinse and repeat some of it. I mean, there's a billion people on this app, so there's so many different ways that people will resonate with you versus somebody else. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Just making sure you're speaking to your audience and making sure that they feel supported from you. So yeah.
yes. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, this was my so I looked it up. My very first time live on this account, where I had to do my trial live, was December 8th of last year. December 8th.
Oh, so you were almost at an anniversary.
I'm almost at an anniversary for that very first go live date. And then I made a decision because I had gone out live, kind of like what you're doing now, and listening to people and stuff. And I made a decision that January 1st, I was going to go live every day. I was going to make it a New Year's resolution. I was going to go live every day. And I've been going live every day for the most part since then.
Okay.
And that's the way to do it, in a sense of, okay, if you're going to make a commitment, you know, and you want to build and grow, then, you know, you got to show up and be consistent. And I went to somebody's live, and that was kind of the message they gave, like, hey, here's what I've experienced in the last 30 days of growth. And it was really impressive.
Exactly.
Agency
What
make it to-
I am figuring out is it seems like there's multiple agencies out there.
Yes.
So are you supposed to attach yourself to one, or?
You don't have to. I do think you definitely want to do your research. I think it's important to kind of know what you want from that level of support. Um, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So hopefully it's an agency that can help train you, and kind of they'll be available to answer questions and give you insights. They have analytics and data that you don't have access to. As a creator, you have some data, but you don't have all of it. And then it's also they offer a level of protection, like if your account is in violation or banned, not restrictions. Those are like small infractions, but when it comes to being in violation or banned, they can advocate on your behalf. So yeah. So it depends on your live stream. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're going to be like passively doing this, maybe not. But if you feel like this is something where you want to see how you can monetize and grow and what are different options, then you want the right agency to support you in that journey. Okay. Let's see. I'm responding to D Rob. I think we lost Lou. All right, friends. D Rob, we had 3 people. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. There's only one LYA. Yes. D Rob, I answered your question. Sorry, my Wi-Fi went out. Oh, that's okay, friend. That's okay. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, so definitely do your research and just, you know, decide what's best for you. Definitely go live, and if you plan on going live regularly, then an agency would be a good idea. Okay, let's see.
And Dr. Lisa,
Yes, ma'am.
if I wanted to put our business account in the agency, I would need a separate device, correct? Is that how?
Say that
Or
again.
if I want to put our business account in the agency,
Your business
I would have to, yeah,
your business account in the agency.
yes.
You
Or
wouldn't be.
should I just not mess with that because it's not quite right to do that?
Yeah, if it was tied to you, you wouldn't be able to do it. So if I was to play out this hypothetical, if you
It
had it
hasn't
tied,
been created yet, so it could be whatever it wants to be.
yes, and if you had it tied to maybe your fiance, since he does not have an agency already on any of his accounts, that's the way you would have to do it,
Okay.
because you're already associated. So like I said, it's one per person. So because you have an account already with an agency, you can't do a new account, no matter if it's business or personal, with an agency. So yeah, so that's the way you would have to do it. It would have to be something under him that you wanted. Hey, Gladiator 2024, 2024. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Woo! They're going to Vegas. No. Okay, so D Rob, let's give the great news of the day. So there's rounds. So we have 3 creators. One is amongst us right now. That is in round 2 of Live Fest. Our creators is Pure Intention. She is in the Gold League. We have Wellness Girl. She's in the Bronze League. And we have Nika Grace. She is in the Rising League. So those are the 3 people who are going to the next round. So Nika, let's do this. Why don't you share a little bit about, because you went live. Hold on. Lou, you said, okay, so you're an agency. I am an agency. So Lou, I am an agency. I didn't want to, hey, I am an agency. So yes, you are welcome. You are welcome to apply. Just start going live. That's the main rule I have. I don't have any rules. I have encouragements, but the number one thing that you have to do is go live. So you said, sorry, I'm really not slow. No, it's okay. So yeah, so with that, you have to have live access and just make a decision to go live. That's the main thing. Thank you so much, friends. Nika, Nika, you there? Or are you multitasking?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Did you went live yesterday? I was gonna talk a little bit about your live experience. You went live yesterday when it came to
The Voice Live.
the Voice Live. Dr. Linnell, I'm bringing you up. When it came to the Voice Live, was that part of round two? So it looks like you have the different what is it, the tapping screen that changes there, and you had the treasure box. So what happened? What was going
Yeah,
on?
so when you tap on my screen in my live, it doesn't have the hearts, it has bows and some other things. I couldn't quite tell what they were. I also have a different halo than everyone else, not everyone else, but everyone else that didn't advance. So it'll say that I'm in round two, or
Okay.
it'll show that with a different. It's like it kind of looks like the Fest Pops, like a different round thing,
Okay.
whatever that is, in the Halo. And I'm not sure what all else. I have some more things that I have the screenshots of it. It gave some more things that I got in advancing, including the votes. There's two of those, or the treasure chest. There's two of those in there as far as what you get for advancing. And I don't seem to have to do anything to open the votes, but I'm not exactly sure. Like they popped up really quickly when I went live, and then but I thought it was going to be consecutive, and it wasn't. It came again in maybe a half an hour or so. But I did my daily tasks yesterday, and I was at like 183 diamonds away from losing a fragment, which is why I went live. But I was cooking, so couldn't do a regular live. But I don't think, other than daily tasks, it's not really counting for round two that I know of.
Okay. Okay. The treasure box, when I came into your live yesterday, I didn't see the treasure box.
Yeah, I think you missed it. It was a while after. I don't know if it has a timer on it, but
I think it does. Because
yeah, I think so too.
I was able to get votes from two of my accounts, my backup and this account. So when Dr. Lisa came in, it already went. So I think it has a timer on it.
Okay. When I went into your Live Fest feature up top, it said I got 2 votes. I don't know what it was. It was something like almost like a thank you for being in this live vote. 2 votes it gave me. It was some message.
Yeah, there's also, if you go look at, I think this is everyone, because I just noticed this yesterday, we have like daily check-ins that we do in there, and you get like 2 votes for it. So
Okay.
every day you come back to a live consistently, you get 2 more votes.
Okay. In addition to the 5 is it 5 you can get from the treasure box? Is that what it was? 5 again?
Yeah, it's 5. So
Okay.
20 people can get 5 votes, or 20, however. Trisha used 2 accounts, but 20 individual accounts. And I don't know if you can get multiple. I haven't tried that yet, because the treasure boxes are so different than Community Fest. I haven't been greedy with the votes.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so definitely grab your votes if you're gonna go into different lives. I don't know. Do they get votes? Do you guys see the 2 votes you can get from here, or it has to be round 2 people? Because if you can collect votes while you're in here, collect some votes, and then you can use them for our
So
round 2 votes.
Mine says that underneath it says your votes has how many I have, and then it says get more. And then if I click that, it opens up a screen that says check in, complete daily check in, and then click check in, and you get 2 votes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I see that too, Nick. I just got my 2 votes as well.
Yeah, the daily check-in actually has been in place since day 1 of
Hi,
Live
Leanne.
Fest. Hello, everyone. Sorry.
I hadn't noticed that. Seriously. Okay.
Yeah, the daily check-in it wasn't in the fine print. It's one of the things, and I thought in the beginning, it was you would check into everyone's live and get the 2 votes in each person's live, but it's a daily check-in once a day.
Oh, okay. So I
So
had
if you
done it.
you can check in anyone's room that is participating in the same place that Nika Grace just said, but you can only do 1 check. You only get those 2 votes once for the day.
Okay. Okay.
It reads daily check into the campaign, which is why I think that we probably all didn't make the connection with checking in a room.
Okay.
The way the rules, it says check into the campaign daily for 2 votes, but you can do it in everyone's room in exactly where Lisa Grace just said. It's the easiest place to find it is where it says get more votes. When you click that, it's like one of the first options. Check in if you haven't done it already. Sorry, Nico.
No, you're good. There's that where you can get those 2 votes. There's the treasure chest, and then we also get votes for gifting. As we move up the line in Life Fest with that creator, you can get votes that way. And I think that's the only 3 ways.
Okay.
So are we giving votes now?
No. It hasn't started yet.
Okay. Just let me know.
No, we're collecting. We're
It
collecting.
should be grayed out for you right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't even allow you to give the votes
Right.
now until the 29th when you go
Oh,
into
it is grayed out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's grayed out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we're still collecting and saving and, you know.
Dr. Lisa, wait, is this yours?
What's that?
Who got power-ups from your last battle?
Who got power ups? Let me see. I probably can check on my other phone because I did a screenshot. Let's see. I think I did a screenshot. Let's see.
I have a power-up, but I'm not sure if it's for you because it says 6 hours and 48 minutes. I think it's someone else's.
Is it grayed out?
Yeah.
I have a glove and a number 2.
Yeah, I have Mrs. Treetop, Nika Grace, and you, Dr. Trish.
Oh, I
You got a glove for me, Dr. Trish. Nika
Why
got.
does it say 6 hours and 48 minutes? We just had the battle.
You is it grayed out?
48 minutes is on someone else's.
Yeah.
Were you on this account, Dr. Trish, when you were thrown in the battle, or your backup account?
No, in the backup account. I was in the opponent's room.
How many gloves does it say that you have?
2. It says it's
Okay.
2.
So the other one is for someone else's room and it expires in 6 hours and 48.
Oh, okay, because it's not showing then the one for Dr. Lisa. I don't know why. It has. I see the number 2. It says boosting glove, 6 hours 47 minutes. That's from Coach Jennifer's live. I have to remind her again. But then I know I had gotten something because I thought I did and I had seen it, but I only see 1 glove now. But I do see the number 2. So maybe it's just highlighting the glove that's about to expire. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, Mrs. Treetop, you said yours expires in 3 days. Was it 3 days ago? My goodness.
They go
Or
fast.
they do. Oh, it's 5 days, so it was 2 days ago. Okay, I got you. So it expires in 3 days. Yeah, time goes fast, y'all, really fast. And then Nika, you got the same thing.
Question.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, just for credit, in terms of live, by me doing this, whatever this is called, panel, I believe. So if I do this, is this considered me going live?
No. Not from an analytics perspective, if that's what you're asking. Like, did TikTok show in analytics that you are live right now? Absolutely not. So no, it doesn't. You do get credit in a sense of rewards that you've earned as you're on this panel and stuff, and any gifting that happens, you get a percentage of that. And so that's the benefit, the primary benefit. But beyond that, no, it's no additional, nothing more than that. Anybody?
Guess what I'm really trying to ascertain is what is a way to go live without going live, basically. So I know it sounds ridiculous.
Well,
but-
no. I think a lot of people have now gravitated towards the voice chats that are happening lately. You're seeing a lot of voice chats, and those are people who kind of like what you're doing here. You're in a box. You are in a circular box, and people can just hear your voice, and you can play music, you can have an audio book, meditation, ASMR, whatever you want to do where it's only audio. And so
you're saying for me in order to qualify for that aspect of it, I would need to just open a live of sorts and then play music or?
I'll show you.
No.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do it, how it looks. Yeah,
Thanks.
you don't qualify. It's something that you probably have, you should have access to already as a live host. Because I've seen you go live, so you've gone live, so you should have this. So if I'm on my, I'm gonna go to my shop page. So here, I'm gonna just go here real quick. This screen is always funny acting. I'm just gonna scroll over to the live side, and then you see it right there. It says voice chat. Let me flip my camera so you can see it better. It says voice chat. And it's these little boxes. So my logo, so in your case, your book would show and you would be there. And what happens, I'll actually take it live. What happens is that a couple things you want to keep in mind. Depends on if you want this to be your voice, you're talking. It's counting down now. I'm talking, and you'll see my little circle moving. So it hears me talking. I'm talking through here. Now, you can mute your box.
Mm-hmm.
You can mute it. I can take my microphone off. I would just say be careful though, because we've had some mishaps, and I don't know. You see where the microphone is there, so we got the mic turned off. But we've had some mishaps where people have actually, we do hear their background. So you could turn on that little wand symbol where you would do your effects. Well, the only two effects that you have is music and sound. So if you want to play music, you actually can click to play music, and you can play. There's some TikTok music that's already in here. So I'm going to click jazz, and there's like a little speaker here. Obviously turn it down so it's not too loud, but it's at 10. So I probably could make it a little louder if I wanted to. But yeah, you just have music playing, because what'll happen is that your community will come in and they'll hear that music playing. Let me see if you can hear it now.
Wow.
So I got my mic muted so they don't hear me talking. They just hear my music. And ultimately, I have it where people, if they wanted to request from my boxes, no guest request yet. I can turn it on or off. So when I click that box, you can hit the settings wheel here. And you can turn it, you can allow guest requests. So I have it off right now, but I could turn it on. And so people who come into my live, they can request to join. Okay. Now, here's the thing about it. We could talk about it as a community, because there's some of you who are doing it. I think everybody on this panel probably has done a voice chat. So we can talk about it and talk about it in the chat as well. There's some pros and cons to it. So you just want to kind of be aware of it. Let me catch up on some comments real quick before we start talking about it. Thank you so much. I love that. Yes, my phone fell and I was dropped down. I'm good listening. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Linnell. I had fun with the voice chat yesterday, chatting with everyone who came in. So Nika didn't have her mic muted. She was talking. Were you talking? No, you were in the comments chatting. That's what she does. She stays in the comments, and that's what you could do.
I was in the comments chatting. It was my first one, so I was playing with it. I put up some custom-made polls in the top left corner where you can pick multiple choice answers just about the holidays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just playing music and chatting. It was fun.
Yeah. So Urban Eye Candy, she said, what's the point of coming to a live with coming to a live with non-live? Where there's no live interaction. I think I slightly agree with you. However, I think there's some benefits to it that it's like, okay, well, that's a good reason to do it. There's a couple of ways I've seen it done where people are doing like the audiobooks. And so now it's a message that they're offering to help their community, something that's on brand. And that way it makes sense to me, because you're just offering this other way of your community learning and growing from you. So those audiobooks are really good. The meditation type stuff that they do. She said nervous system regulation music. That's true. And people might want to come and listen to music while they're doing some work. So I've done that a few times where I just sat in someone's live who was doing a voice chat, and I think it was Coach Chantel in particular. And I was just listening to her music while I was like sending off some emails to people. And so that was fine because I felt like I was supporting, as well as, benefiting from just the music she was playing. So it just depends on what your audience is needing, what your audience needs. I see Urban Eye Candy, like for you, you're a crocheter. So your live is based on the visual. It's like, okay, you see me crocheting. So you need to understand how I crochet. And so for that reason, I would probably say, well, yeah, maybe not. Unless you're in a situation, I'll say this, where these little pesky leagues and like the A leaguers or the B leaguers and stuff, now you have to kind of make sure you maintain a fragment, but you don't have time to go live. You don't want to get camera ready, but you want to turn on the option for your community to engage with you and support you. I would say do a voice chat, and so that's a good way to do it. Some people turn it on right at midnight on Sundays when the gift gallery changes over. I did that a couple weeks ago. I think that's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. The interactive gifts you can't send, the ones that like kiss you or put the hat and mustache on, you can't send that, but you could get the other gifts supported by people just coming by and gifting. So
Dr. Lisa, did you see that Beetlejuice came in last night?
I thought that was who that was. I wasn't
That
sure.
was. That's why as soon as I saw him fly in, I put LOL in the chat. But then I was just chatting with him. He stayed in after you all left. Coach Chantel came by for a while. Coach Wanda came back for a minute. Soda came in. But he stayed, like, I was ready to get off. But I stayed because he was still there chatting. And he was
Wow.
there until about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard.
No way.
Dr. Lisa,
Yeah.
that your leaving was suspicious because I figure you saw Beetlejuice is like, okay, guys, I'm out.
No. I was multitasking. So yeah, who live I went to? Was she in here earlier? Are you still in here, Coach? Miss K Latte. Your live didn't have sound. Yeah, Miss K Latte. Your live did your live. So she had a voice chat on. I was trying to float around to some of the voice chats, and she didn't have sound at all. And I think that's what Urban Eye Candy's commented on too. Um, when it comes to going to a live that didn't have sound. So, and she thought something was wrong. So yes. So no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose. I saw it and I was like, oh, I wonder, because it wasn't the regular name. It was like it seemed like a longer version. Did he change his
That's
name?
his name, the Beetleizer, but if you go down in his
Oh,
profile, it says
yes, that's it.
Beetlejuice.
Beetleizer. That's it.
Yeah, we just started calling him Beetlejuice. But
Okay.
yes,
But
it does
it
say that.
It is his name. It's his username.
It's on his profile as well. Yeah.
He
Okay.
said that you can, and he's all over these lives, like with his lives playing around with different things. He said that you can program the AI helper to comment to people on your voice lives. I couldn't figure out how to do that yet, but I'm going to ask him about it and play with it some more.
What do you mean? What AI helper in TikTok?
The AI helper that comes across your screen when you're live,
Yeah.
he says you can program it to be in the chat while you're doing a voice live.
Wow, that's huge.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a game changer if you can get it to do it. Yeah. Miss K Latte, I was just saying when I was in your voice chat live yesterday, it was no sound. I put that in your chat. I was like, oh, there's no sound. I went to hers. I think after you, I went to Miss Darlene's as well. Those are the ones who was live at the time.
Dr. Lisa, I did my first voice chat live last night.
Did you? I missed you, and somebody else I missed, and I was gonna try to go to. I think it was
turned it on around
Coach
1
Jesse.
when I was going to bed.
Okay. So how was it?
It was good. I got 500 and something views, and I got 1 new follower.
Nice. That was good. Hello, friend. Hi, Life Rock. Thank you so much. Dee, so okay, let's talk through the voice chat pros and cons. So Dee, that could be something you can use if you wanted to do a voice chat and you're like, I need to go live more frequently. And that was kind of what Dr. Trish had done. She started integrating it because of her schedule. She was like, okay, let me do the voice chats. The only thing I will say is, and this is kind of something you want to keep in mind, it doesn't push your live out as much. So, Trisha T, she had a good showing for her first live, voice chat live. But most cases, your views are fairly low, under 100. And then you don't get a lot of new followers unless like your current community comes in, shares it out, and brings in new people. So just know that that is something you want to kind of be mindful of in terms of what does it mean for growth, and it's probably more of a slow growth approach. I got one new
Thank you so
follower
much.
too. You're welcome. That was great. Let's see. Hold on. Urban Icon, you got filtered. So if you have no sound and no engagement, then it's all for naught. I can't. Yeah. I mean, it isn't. And it's not a lot of Like I said, the analytics is definitely low impressions, so it's not pushing out on the live feed pretty in high numbers. So it's low impressions, and so because of that, you don't have the visibility, which means you don't have the new followers. So it is something that you just want to kind of think about your execution on it. And if you can make it brand aligned, to me that makes sense. Like, how do you make this part of something else you offer your community, as a way to say, okay, this is what we do in this community because we're doing, fill in the blank topics. Okay. I got a few followers too randomly. Okay, awesome. I have a question on voice chat analytics. What's that, Coach Chantel? If you have no sound and okay, that's Urban Eye Candy's comment about engagement. Um, D-Rab, you got 2,000 views last night for our voice chat. Did you? Let me know. Was that voice chat or was it regular live? That's awesome. It was like a slumber party in my room. We were texting like teens. You're so funny. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, friend. Yes. Um, what was the yep that it was voice chat? Yep, that it was. Which one was it? Let me slow down. Um, so let's see. Coach Chantel, you coming up? Okay. Okay, voice chat. Okay. That's good. That's good. What was your topic? What were you doing? Hey, Coach Chantel.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I just have a quick question, because you're talking about analytics on the voice chat. And so I think like the first time I did it overnight. And so that was a lot of hours with like lower activity.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about like pushing the light out, unless you can have people intentionally coming in. I think like Mr. K Latte does, when you're kind of taking a chance that you're going to have like a 7-hour live with like low views. So would you say, unless you're doing something like that, when you know there's going to be people coming in, or if you see that there's not that much, is it better to do a short one, or to close it out if you feel like, oh, tonight it's not that great, there's not that much activity, let me close it out, rather than just keep it on while you're not really there, kind of thing? Just want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah. Let's process this out loud, because you're saying basically you have it on extended hours, 5, 6, 7 hours, no engagement, very low engagement. Maybe it was some engagement in the first hour or two, but like 3, 4 hours into it, there was like zero engagement. Is it good to have that live just running like that? I don't know if I think the trade-off is the fact that there's no watch time. No one's watching the live, and there's not any periodic engagement. Maybe some taps, some shares, some comments, because that matters. Watching is good though. I could see if someone stayed in your live and watched it for that time frame. Maybe it's a different account, so that you got some engagement going on. But to your point, I would test it out and see, like, if I did 3 hours and I got some new followers, I got some decent analytics, maybe that's where I'll start like pressing to do 4 hours. So maybe there's a gradual uptick as opposed to just overnight. Because the goal is for you to, like, for what D Rob just said, her live did well. So I would almost say like she needs to rinse and repeat in terms of what happened there. She said, I used the headline, relax and recover. use the headline to relax and recover. So what were you doing on the live then? Because you're saying that was the topic, that was the title of your live. Hey, Robin. But what was happening? Were you playing music? Were you doing an audiobook? Were you talking? Like, what was it about that voice chat that made it unique? Um, so yeah, I would say that's probably the bigger thing I will focus on, making sure that you are seeing an increase or improvement in your analytics.
Okay.
I think
So
that's
wait, so
always.
from a number standpoint, is it better to have a short live that has low views rather than like an 8 hour live that has low views? I'm thinking like from the way they do the calculations, that they see 8 hours of low activity, they're like, whoa, that's gonna mess up your whole, analytics. Rather than like a 1 hour live where there's low views. It's like, oh, it's just an hour, so it's not
Yeah,
gonna mess up the math too much.
I don't know. I think ultimately TikTok wants you to stay here and wants you to be out. That's the goal. They want you to stay online. So whether it's a poor performing live, is that a bad thing? I don't know if it's a bad thing. Like I said, I think there is something to be said about, would you necessarily keep doing that? I don't know if I would necessarily keep doing that. But it could help if, hold on one second, I played jazz music in comments and chat to come in and relax. Okay. And people just did it. Is that what you're saying? People did it and they came in, they kept coming in. I went live 2 times last week. Oh, awesome. What was your topic and how did it go? Robin, appreciate you sharing. I agree. You say I engaged with Janine's. She had money affirmation playing. Ooh, she also did speak in the chat to me. Okay. So there was some engagement there. That's Mrs. Treetop. That had gotten filtered for a second. I had stage fright. That's fine. That's fine. You did it though. That's good. The beginning, that's the part that you're practicing, getting used to doing it. Last night I was unable to add outside music at my mom's house. Oh, okay. Yeah, well you didn't have TikTok's music playing out there. There was no music, no sound. So I don't know what was happening with TikTok music then. Um, so interesting. So you said, Dr. Trish, you're saying you should play audiobooks on the art of cooking. Oh, you're talking nutrition tea.
You should. You know what you didn't say anything, Dr. Lisa, and I think you're just being kind.
What's that?
But I'm going live, like not the chat live. I'm doing regular lives, and I put up the green screen with my image because I feel like as if they see the image and what I'm actually like, I make it very artsy and I'm very creative with it.
Yeah.
And I put on the flyer that I make. Depending on what type of music I'm playing, I have digital products in my BIO.
Okay.
So I say, oh, grab my nervous system regulation workbook in my bio,
Yeah.
and then I'm playing nervous system regulation music. So I'm kind of trying it that way.
Okay.
I seen Natty Nat do it, and she was in there, and I stay on. I wouldn't do night lives at night because I'm sleeping, and I'm a little fearful of doing that. But I like to engage with people that are coming in, and so I asked her, "You're not getting the static image, restriction or warnings or whatever?" And she said, "No." She said, "I think that's only if you have the
Shopping cart. Yeah, that's shopping cart.
Which I really don't understand that well. But I've been doing it, and I really like doing it.
Yeah, when they first rolled that out, I think it was for regular lives too, because there was several people who said, I did not have the shopping cart on. I don't know what's going on. All I did was get up and walk away to do XYZ. It came on. I don't have shop yet. So I think they figured out, okay, this is a TikTok shop thing that we're concerned with, not the regular live. So to that point, I haven't heard people complain as much with the regular lives as they do for the shopping carts. So it's a shop feature now with the static image.
Well, then I'm good until I'm not good anymore, and I'll stop.
That's pretty much it. That's it. You never know with TikTok, but that's pretty much it. You're good until TikTok says enough. No more. So with that, you're doing that as a regular live. You're having that green screen as your image, and you're not visible. So you're off doing what you're doing.
My phone almost fell. Sorry. Um, in the morning when I'm working, you know, when I'm in front of the computer just getting work done, that's what I do. And I mean, I'm almost close. I'm close. I think I haven't really checked, but I saw something. I think I'm close to C3, but I am a C4 right now, and it's helping because people do come in and get their heart meets. They come in and they engage. I'm there to engage back with them. One person came in. She was really attracted to that visual that that Luna spoke about yesterday, and that's how I'm utilizing it. I pick certain images that I have already in my phone for years, or I create them on Canva, where it visually it attracts people to come into the live to listen to the music that I'm playing, that I'm integrating with it. And so that's what I'm doing, and I like it, you know, and it helps me too focus and work and be able to like get my work done too.
Oh, okay. What are your analytics saying? Are you getting new followers and more engagement because of it?
Some followers, I've never gotten more than like one, but randomly here and there, one follower, gifters, and then the views could be a little bit better, but yeah, that's what the analytics look like.
Okay. Okay. And this is like a long period of time, I guess, to what Coach Chantel was trying to figure out. Like, you say how many hours?
I do about 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, so it's within the scope of a regular live. It's not like this extended overnight type thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I mean, obviously those are good analytics. I mean, that's a great way to start it, and if it does bring in new visibility to your live stream and people coming in supporting it, that's awesome. So keep it up, and until TikTok says no, you can't do it no more.
Yeah. The challenge is creating the flyer because the dimensions of the flyer has to be correct, or else it's going to cut out some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but once you have the flyer and it's done right, you know, I keep them on my phone saved, and I can just reuse them. And then it's using the green screen, and just the green screen when you're putting on a flyer, it kind of like moves around. So it's kind of like catching it and putting it where you want it to be. It doesn't usually cover my whole screen, but you at the top you just see like my ceiling, which is fine. But yeah, that's how I've been doing it.
Okay. Okay. That sounds awesome. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Coach Chantel, honestly, I hear your concern about like the longevity of having long lives that are not engaging. Like, does that mess with your analytics over time? Is TikTok going to push you out? I think that would be my concern too. I would have a concern with that. Just doing that extended period of time and there's no engagement in your life. Like, that's not productive. And so if there is a way to do it where there is a level of engagement, um, more watching, somebody sharing, views, I think that could help. Hey, Miss K Latte, you just came on too.
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing. That's why I did it. I think I did the overnight once or twice, and then I realized there's a bunch of like wasted time there. Like after a couple hours, it just kind of died down. So now I kind of keep it to like 1 or 2 hours. But I was curious if the numbers actually came out showing that, because I know some people still do overnight, and so I was just curious what your thoughts were. If you see anything on the back end.
Right.
After seeing that back end screen, like if you see that as well, like the calculations can.
Well, that's me, because I don't see when it's a voice chat. I mean, I probably could see. I probably, from what you're telling me now, like, oh, when she did 8 hours, that was a voice chat. But yeah, it shows up as a regular live for me. So, but why don't we just meet maybe one day next week, and we can kind of look at it together and just see if there is any kind of upside to it. I think that's my concern. Not to say that you couldn't do it, but it's just my concern would be like, okay, what kind of long term impact does this have? Is it positive or negative? Is it setting you back or moving you forward? And we always want to be moving forward, so we don't want to be in a situation where the algorithm is always looking at you as, um, a lower performing live stream as opposed to something that's on a growth trajectory. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I think we're on the same page with just kind of looking at this from a really analytical perspective and what does that mean for growth. Yeah, so I would agree. You said
Thank you.
so. D Rob said she also uses her backup account to like too, so she does do that. So that's some engagement. That's good. That's engagement. So backup is helping to engage. Backup is helping to watch. So that's probably positive over time if we're seeing the needle move a little bit more where TikTok is pushing you out a little bit more. So the impressions, that's what I would look at. If the impressions show, more visibility. For you all, you guys don't see impressions, but you do see views and viewers. So maybe it is looking at your views and viewer numbers and seeing if you're seeing an uptick there. If that's the case, then, yeah, TikTok is putting you out there on the highway and more people are seeing your live stream and coming through. Okay. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Kaylate?
I'm good. Yes, sometimes the radio button works and it doesn't work. It will stop.
Oh.
And what I do, I have outside music, which is YouTube. But I was at my mom's and she wanted to talk and she wanted to have conversation. And because I was like, "Hey, mom, I'm on I'm on TikTok." She said, "I gotta compete with TikTok." So. And like they say, I used my backup account, and I forgot I had my backup account on there, and the mic was open, and we was chatting. But last night when you came on, I said, "Oh, thank you, Dr. Lisa." When I look over, I said, "Oh, Dr. Lisa." She was like, "Who is that?" I said, "That's my agency leadership," and we were just chatting. But sometimes the downfall, sometimes it stops working the radio button. So I always try to have backup. I mean, outside, but I'm at her house.
Okay.
So I didn't want to play that and try to have a conversation with her because I like to watch my chat.
Yeah.
And I do have people like to come up during the night. And I even made two people moderators, where they collect themselves up. They were like, "Miss K, let me up. And I'm like, I get tired at nighttime. But and they're really nice people. So they helped me with my gift gallery. They also helped me with the gifts I needed for the fest and stuff like that. Well, I could achieve my 5 gifters that I need throughout the day, where I don't have to go online because of my job, and I just have to come and do that one battle, which I kind of really don't like, but I do it.
But you mean,
same
say that again, you have to come and do one battle. What's that for? For Live Fest? That's what were you doing?
Yeah, I have to do that one. They always say I need to do my one battle,
Oh,
and
okay.
I have to do that and wear that little hay thing. And I always just get a random person. Like last night, I was helping somebody. He wanted to do it. I said, "You can win," and he needed like me to sit there 5 times so he could win it. And that's how I meet people too. We exchange, engage with each other. And like many people say, I use my backup account. My backup account, helps me a lot. But yeah, when you came on, I noticed you came on. I said, "Oh, Dr. Lisa," I said, "Thank you for the gifts." And you was leaving out. But yeah, the music wasn't on. It works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. And you have to check it throughout the night. That's why I prefer to use my YouTube or some other music throughout the night, or the audio. But you was correct.
Okay. Thank you
I
for
was
sharing.
trying to say it in the chat, but they only let you say so much.
That's fine.
But,
No.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Dr. Lisa.
Oh, you're welcome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving to you.
So let's talk a little bit about your live stream, because I think you brought up the fact that you do have your boxes available because people will come into your boxes from your community. They're all over and they are coming in to support you, and you have a moderator. So talk a little bit more about your voice chat, because I think yours is actually probably the most unique in terms of the fact that you keep your boxes open.
Yeah, I keep them open because the ones that coming in, they are 6 hours ahead of me. So when they're coming on, it's morning time for them. They waking up and they want to come in and say, "Good morning, Miss King. How you day going? I'm headed to school. I'm work or whatever." And they just come in and they don't like to talk. They want to write in the chat. And AI will suggest things for us to talk about. We do the relaxing music. We do my diabetes journey. We did what you cooking for Thanksgiving. You know, I would suggest a topic, and then AI come in and they tell me what to say. Like I had one person from your, oh man, I forgot her name. We had good conversation. She may be in here now. She had dinner work that day, so she couldn't come up. And AI, we was just chatting.
Oh, some sugar probably.
So sometimes I do come in and I can, huh?
I think there might have been some sugar.
Some sugar,
Uh-huh.
yes. And because she said she wanted us to start going live and work together. I was like, yeah, we had good chat. So I think it works for each person. I don't have an issue. It helping me build my community. It helping me get my gifts
Mhm.
where I don't have to keep using my backup account.
Okay.
And it to me, I like it. And if I feel there's an issue, I only have to block 2 people, and that was it. It was just what they, you know, some of the things they were saying, or the expectation they wanted from me that I could not give to them.
Mm.
And I'm not that type of person. I only could do so much. I can't come to your live and do. But it was the way they had asked me about it, and I don't know. He was telling me that he could come. He could take his heart meat back from me, or gifts he gave me, or something. I don't know. So I was kind of confused with that. So I only blocked 2 people. But otherwise, I don't have an issue. And you know the other person, because I do resources and I do community work.
Mhm.
They wanted me to come to their community to give, and I was trying to explain to them we don't pick up money. I don't pick up money on TikTok. You know, I don't do that. I have a private agency, my Toastmaster, and we have an account. We don't ask for money. I don't ask for anything. Whatever I get goes directly to my DFACS, foster care, or whatever we pick up. So sometimes you got to be careful about who you communicating with, and I'm very, you know, with my job. And me and you had this conversation. I really didn't want anyone to know the type of work I do, but now it's out there, and I'm kind of glad it is, because I could serve people in the community,
Right.
you know, and I still could do my job, and I still could serve people in the community. But,
Exactly. And you can use that as a way to say, okay, here's my purpose, here's my why, and people understand that is a part of who you are, both here on TikTok and in real, you know, in the regular streets.
Right, and we have so many people here, are caregivers to their family, and my job is a supervisor as a kinship caregiver. So a lot of people come to me, they ask different questions, and I don't mind. And especially what went on last year, or not last year, this month, with the resources, and people was asking me, so I would get it from work, and I just try to post it and stuff like that. But what I do is from my heart, kindness. I'm kind of quiet. I don't really say a lot. I try to visit everyone, but I enjoy the voice chat. It helps me. I'm enjoying the lives too. I like that. The battles, I think somebody said you're not sure who you're gonna come across. Sometimes only one person, and I don't know. She was saying a lot, and I was like, "What's she talking about?" And I just exit. And I was trying to hold on to my wins. I didn't want to lose my wins. But once I lost my wins, I'm over it. I just go in there and help anyone that needs to push up, or, you know, I think a lot of people do like pop-ups and stuff like that. But not pop-up, power-ups. So I try to help people with that.
Right.
But I like it. But yes, my music was off. My mom wanted to chat. She was like, I want to talk. So and I drove 8 hours to see her. So
That's beautiful.
She wanted to talk to her baby. I don't care how old I am. She wanted to talk to her baby. So
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
I appreciate each and every one of you ladies. And congratulations to Luna. And I think it's Pure and Vibe. I was trying to listen to it while I was driving in.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the people who made it to the round. So it's Pure Intentions,
Yes.
Wellness Girl, and Nika Grace. Those are the 3 that made it.
Okay.
Yep. So
Well,
awesome.
I congratulate each and every one. I know that's some hard work. You guys are awesome. And the food video, is it Tricia? Her name is right here, Tricia. She does our food videos.
Trisha T. Yes, Trisha T.
Trisha T.
Uh-huh.
I love your videos, and I try to go to everybody. Dr. Trish, I like your audio.
Sorry, guys. I'm over
Chantel
here
is
making
always
some
my-
breakfast.
Yeah. But I don't want to talk too much, but I appreciate each and every one. Thank you guys for the gifts. I definitely appreciate all the gifts that you guys are sharing with me.
Miss Kaylati, I just want to say I loved everything you said that you do for your community. And I just want to encourage you because whatever it is that you do from your heart for everybody, including your community near and far, God is going to duplicate it back to you
Absolutely.
in many different ways. So be encouraged.
And that's what he's doing. You know, I'll be getting gifts left and right. And it's not money wise or anything, not on TikTok. It's just the gift of giving back to a person. You know, just to see a child face the light up, just to get a coat, a winter outfit. We have kids don't have coat. We have kids that are hungry. And that's how I look at it. So giving back to my community is one of my things. And then I still have to do my diabetes. I accidentally posted on my back page one of my texts, and it got like 4,000 views, and people was coming in like, my A1C is this, Miss L, my A1C is that.
Oh, wow.
And we are starting accountability partners on that page. I was like, wow. But that was an accident. I usually don't post on that page, except for my baby Latte, who, you know, is no longer here with me. And I had, you know, so many people to react. Like my A1C is a 13, a 12, 11. So I'm getting some views on that side, and I have some friends too. So it's all with kindness, just to give back to everybody.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm answering questions in the chat as well. So I had a couple questions in the chat I wanted to make sure I addressed. Robin, if you're still here, the application to the agency is in my profile. That's where you can get to the webpage to apply. Thank you, D-Rob. D-Rob, I wanted clarity on what you were asking, or what you were saying about your shopping cart. You can have your shopping cart turned on in the voice chat? I didn't think you could. But let me know if you had the shopping cart on. That makes sense that you had the views, but I didn't think you could do it for the voice chat. So you might be breaking some news. No. Okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Okay. So no, that was just strictly your live. That's good. The voice chat had that many views. The Vegas trip is part of Live Fest. That's the ultimate win to winning Live Fest. But you got to keep moving forward in the rounds. So round 2 is next. Then there's round 3, and then there's the grand finale. So yeah. So Nika Grace, Pure Intentions, and Wellness Girl, they made it to round 2. And we'll see if they keep moving forward to round 3. Round 2, they take the top 50 for gold, silver, and bronze. So those are the top 50, and they will move to round 3. And then they take the top 100 for Rising, which is what Nika's in. Nika's in Rising, so they take the top 100 for Rising to move to round 3. And Pure Intentions is gold, and Wellness Girl is bronze. So they have to get in the top 50 for each of their groups. And then they combined, for round 3, they combine gold, silver, and bronze to only take, I think, the top 20. I think that's what it was. It's like, ooh. They still take, I think it's the top 50 for Rising, something like that. So Rising still has a little bit of you know, they have less they have higher numbers, more numbers that can go over to the next round. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you for the support to the chat. I see you all. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support that's coming through. You guys are amazing. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody who came in, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see, Coach Jesse, you said you're going to come up, but the chat is full. Let me know if you had a question, friend. Let me know if there's any other questions going on. And then we were just chatting a little bit. I'm going to stay on. I did TikTok. I did exactly 2 hours. It's 2 hours as we speak on the nose. And so 2 hours. So hopefully you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I see all the support that's happening. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving with family. I wasn't gonna come back for my 4 o'clock. I wasn't coming back for my 4 o'clock. I will be back at 10 and 4 tomorrow. Um, and we'll talk a little bit more. My newbies, what I'm going to do for Sunday, I am going to do our regular Zoom call, but I am going to try to make that a little bit more focused on some of our newer creators too, so that they can get a little bit of time. Thank you, Dr. Linnell. Have a great day. See you later. Perfect, perfect. So that they can have a little time, just kind of, if there's some experienced creators in the room, that's awesome. That you guys can kind of share your journey. I'm gonna promote this to the newer creators so that they feel a level of support, if they're able to attend the Zoom meetings, because that's kind of the thing too, where everybody's not able to attend. And then obviously it's a holiday weekend, so I'm not sure what the turnout will be, but hopefully people can attend, and we'll do the Zoom call. Maybe we'll go for about an hour, and we'll use that as an opportunity for people to come in and ask some more questions, especially if you're new. I think the main thing I would say for newbies, it is, oh, you said thanks for the gifts. Um, D-Rob, you said she was thanking you, Miss K-Latte, for the kids, and supporting the kids out in your community. I know the newbies, they're feeling this, the new beginner stressor of this. Like, you're trying to figure out what's going on with your room and what's happening with the analytics, and what does it mean to come up and show up every day for your live stream, and what to say, and who are you talking to. And so all that newness, and then a little bit of managing your expectations. I think a lot of times people have this thought that they're going to come in and they're going to look like those big creators where the room is rooming constantly and people are just flooding your room. That's not always the case. We know that. And it takes time to build that. And it takes consistency. And it takes you engaging both on and off the live. And so I think there's a little bit of that that's happening, where people, oh, look at you leveling up to 25. Awesome, Miss K Latte. Appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the gifts, heading out to support others. Look at you. All right, Coach Chantel, you're going to be in these streets. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Coach Jesse, let me know if you're still here, friend. I'm going to pull you up for a second. So yeah, the thing is, I think a lot of them, hey, friend. I think a lot of them are expecting like this instant change once they come live, and not really seeing it as something that you got to build. You got to continue to show up. You got to be consistent at this. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And you got to be willing to put in the work and analyze your live stream, because people are not just going to show up from day one supporting. They got to feel like they resonate with your message, that they want to support you. All that plays into it. It's as much, about you and what you're sharing with people, and then the psychology of the person who's coming to your live to say, I want you to be my person. Not everybody is for everybody. That's just the reality. Not everybody's topic is for everybody. And even if the topic is for them, maybe it's you. Maybe you're not the person they want to resonate, or who they resonate with that messaging. So that's the thing about it. And I want to manage expectations in that way. So we're going to meet. We're going to talk to some of our new people. I don't know if that is necessarily what people want to hear, but I think that's where we got to kind of do that self-reflection a little bit too, and say, okay, who am I really talking to? And, that's fine if I'm not for them. Maybe the next person I'll be for, or, the next person will be for me. So, but I think they need to get to that point where they understand it and hear that too. Hey, Glam, thank you. Consistency and engagement. I appreciate it. Hey, Coach Jesse, appreciate you coming through.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Well, I have a question about these next couple of days with the holidays, and as far as how you show up and how it would impact from analytics as well as from TikTok, because it's the holidays, like not knowing if you don't go live as your regular ways, how would that impact you? I mean, I'm assuming that, I don't know, they may not even care about holidays with you, maybe not being on live your normal 2 hours or normal twice a day and things like that. So I wanted to kind of know from that perspective because last night I intended to go live, but and I was going to. It was a lot going on in the house because even my daughter had connected with someone from our church, and they were donating some things, and it was supposed to be a few things that they were donating because they had to move from their home, and they couldn't take anything. So she bought. They have bought like a whole bunch of things to the house, and it was so much stuff, and also the dogs were wilding out because we had so many people in the house, and so it was a bunch of barking. It was a lot. So I was like, I can't even go live because it was going to be too distracting as far as noise wise. But I did do my chat live. I did do my chat this morning.
Okay.
For I think about almost 2 hours. So I don't know about today per se by going live at 6 o'clock. So I'm not sure. So that's why I'm asking. Because I know I have put in a lot of work to even get to where I'm at right now and many hours. And I also have to do, I'm going to do Fab Lab. So trying to figure out, how to stretch myself, but also find out how it impacts or if it will impact or what to do to try to maintain these next couple of days, because I am looking to really go like hard for, especially with my mentorship program. So there's a lot of shifts that I gotta make, and some of them gonna be hard, but it's what I gotta do. So just trying to figure that out.
Yeah. I think the main thing is like, I know I tell people early on, the whole thing is to be, try to be as consistent as possible, especially for the building stage. Like you're trying to build your audience, trying to build your community. You want to go a little longer, because the analytics, TikTok likes that in terms of you being on the app and stuff, but you want to have engagement in your live too. You just can't have no engagement, because if TikTok doesn't see gifting and all the engagement happening, well, that can hurt your live too. So there is a balance there. Looking at your league, that's one thing people do to kind of make sure that they are staying focused and being consistent about showing up and hopefully preserving their league. And so that may be part of what you're doing it for too. So if you're looking at not wanting to drop down, like how do you get into a safe place where you're not going to lose a fragment or drop down? So that's important by showing up at least a little bit, so you can be present for your community, but also preserve the growth that you've made already, or maintain the growth you made already. And then doing that with the voice chat is a way to do it. We were talking about that earlier in terms of the voice chat being a resource to people. I was saying, maybe being a little bit aware of how it is impacting you in a positive way. If there is some gifting, there is some comments in the chat, there is some shares, all that engagement is happening because of your voice chat, where you have higher impressions, more views, ideally maybe 1 or 2 new followers. So then that signals growth. That signals that your voice chat is also productive. But
I do when I'm doing the voice chat, I definitely do use my other account as well. But I do, and typically maybe one new follower or so, and like sometimes the views, it varies. The only change I was thinking about making to it is that doing my affirmations 3 times during the live, as opposed to just the ending of it. But as far as the engagement, I just came to terms where like it really is what it is. As far as whether it's the level of tapping or even the topping and sharing, I guess you could say my backup page got it covered pretty much because the Little Helper is maintaining its keep, and so it is on, and I do share it from the backup account as well. So that be like mostly me doing it, but I don't know, the C League is hard already with getting like the gifts and things like that, and sometimes it feels weird because one, you can't even put some of those gifts in the voice chat anyway that are not filled, so you can't even put them in there because you just can't. So so the only way is by doing the other live. So I mean, I'm not planning on not showing up. I was saying as far as like if you don't show up, like, you know, the same way you normally show up, and definitely by some weird times I might be live, like weird times because I gotta do the soft launch. So I'm probably gonna be like somewhere like late night voice chat talking as opposed to just the music.
Right.
You know, just talking or doing both. You know, talking and doing the music. Might even try doing my own music because the music that they have, you know, it's not like pump it up. It's not like, you know, it's not like your oh my god music. Like, oh, this is for the morning. I think it works, but like in the midday, if I did it, it's like, what is this? You know, I would need to definitely match it with my music.
Right.
To change to get the game, and I would try that. I haven't tried that yet, but I will try it because Lexa, she plays through, so I don't have to worry about no commercials or nothing like that.
Okay.
I just got to worry about barking. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You do you have it in a room where the boys don't go?
Please, if I put yes and no. It depends. I give my daughter and I send them in her room.
Okay.
And I do it in my office. But if it's just me home, I have to have them where I'm at because they will run rampant all through. I will come out the room and just the house will be tore up because they'll be like out of control. But that's it. But I mean, I am thinking about different ways to do it so that even if I'm not playing that, you know, low kind of music that they have choices, I can maybe if they hear a bark, because even with the affirmation, sometimes they do bark. Not all the time, but they do sometimes. But music is a little different. You're like, why is the dog barking in the background? I don't know. But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know. Really quickly, since you're up here, anybody else? Anybody gonna try to battle tomorrow for like Friends and Learn? Anybody in the chat? I don't know if we've heard anybody say they're gonna do anything, so I'm gonna assume not. Which is fine. I think, you know, if you're still doing the quest for Live Fest, some like Miss Kayla Stage just said, she said it asked her to battle, so you may have to end up battling. So if you're not familiar,
I think mine was too. Mine did ask, but I didn't do it. I was gonna do it yesterday, but yeah, that was one of my quests, but I didn't do it. It probably, I don't know, do they go away?
it's daily, so I would imagine it went away. Yeah.
I didn't check for today, but yeah, it probably did. It probably do have it for today. I gotta look. Well, I'm on my phone, so I probably can look now. But I think I had so far done like 15 quests or something like that.
Okay. I just completed 24 of 25. That whole talent league one, is anybody on the panel, anybody in the chat, has anybody solved that one? You got it approved?
Oh.
Anybody solved it where you get either music, dancing, or gaming?
I didn't do it because the first time you told me I didn't qualify, but that was that was during the early part of Live First. But I didn't do it this time. I saw it, I looked at it, and I was like, oh.
I don't think no one's gotten it approved. If anybody got it done, let me know. I would love to hear what you've done, and ideally maybe you're a singer. you're a dancer or a gamer, and that makes sense. But I have not figured it out. Happy Thanksgiving,
If I
hey
was
Kim.
out there with the Fab Lab, I probably would have done that. I could have done it with the music and dancing and stuff from the Fab Lab perspective, because that's where I do a lot of the Christian hip hop
Okay.
and the interaction with the dancing part. Because I was there over there too yesterday, so we had a good time over there.
And Glam just says, has anyone gotten one qualified out of 3 for the talent? So yeah, that's pretty much my question too. I don't think so. I don't think so, Glam.
Not for one,
How's
go
everyone?
through the others, see what they approve. Go
Yeah.
through both, all 3 of them.
I tried to do mobile gaming to see if that would work, and it didn't work for me because the mobile gaming didn't work. I would have to do like my I do have games on my phone, so I could do one of my like old Candy Crush game or something like that with it, but none of it worked. So
Game would not be much for me, but the dancing at least. Maybe I'll play the piano. Maybe they'll let me in. But I don't want to do that with music. It would be one of those things anyway, because I probably can't keep it up. You're like, oh wait, it's not a one time. You gotta keep doing it. How does that work with the talent? That you have to keep talenting?
I think so. I think that might be part of it because it's gonna be around for them. So Glam, you're asking. She said, I will know tomorrow after my meeting, but I meant 1 of 3 for each track. So you're saying, have anyone progressed through any with the tracks? Because I think you have to do 3 of something for each one, and yeah, I don't think anything has registered for anybody.
But we know Maddie Nat didn't make it, so it's like
Yeah,
no.
and she does dancing the whole live. So yeah, yes, we have to do it for the whole time. Yes, yeah, you have to keep doing it. Yeah. So yeah, so I was just trying to check the box off for the quest. I wasn't trying to actually do it. I just wanted to complete the quest.
It's not a one and done, then that might be challenging.
So yeah, that was in my mind. I was like, oh well, I'll get the quest approved. So thank you, Kim.
Keep on dancing, keep on dancing.
But if Natty, I mean, that's her live stream, so she's doing it all the time, so she can definitely keep up with it.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't make it in. That means it's like, what are the hopes?
Exactly.
What kind of
System
dancing
is
you gotta
right.
do? It might be the different type of dancing. Maybe that's what it is. It could be different type of dance. And that might be the dance thing that we ain't doing. I don't know.
Maybe.
There are different kinds of dances.
So are you going live? Who else is going live tonight? I might head off shortly. I gotta finish cooking. I'll see what's down there. Woman.
I wasn't going. Well, I had a different plan today, and when they came in and brought all the stuff over yesterday, I was like, oh my God, my OCD definitely alarmed because things is everywhere, and so I was like, oh, okay, I have to deal with that because I'm gonna be home, but they were like, no, because my daughter's gonna be, and they told me I couldn't just stay home by myself. So I'm going. But that's what I had planned. I'm just gonna be home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be home. My daughter's supposed to be in charge of game night part 2. We did a little game night last night, which is why I ain't take my hair down. I was supposed to take that down, and I said I was gonna do it today, so hopefully I get it done today. But yeah, we'll be doing game night and stuff. I'm gonna try and go live once I get to my destination today. Still cooking now, so okay, Mrs. Treetop, and I think Luna's saying the same thing. She's gonna go live at her destination as well. Anybody else?
When I come back,
I might go live later. I have to make some festivals, so I may go live on that later.
Okay, look at y'all. That'll be fun. So festival is the dumplings, isn't it? Or is it like the dough?
It's the sister to the dumplings.
Okay.
That's
It's
the one
sweeter.
with the cornmeal and has some sugar in it, yes.
Okay.
That's what we pair with the jerk chicken, and that's what my sister-in-law is making. She's coming over with some jerk chicken and some escalade fish. I'm gonna make some festival to go with it, and my husband just asked for potato salad, so I'm gonna do some potato salad.
Nice. Look at y'all,
That's it.
girl. Your dishes sound so fancy and elaborate all the time. Oh my goodness.
It's not. It's just a Jamaican cuisine.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Miss Kid Latte said gumbo time. Look at that. Natty hasn't been in homeroom in a couple of days and not really in the streets. Oh, Natty, what is Natty traveling? What's up with Natty? Do you know, Coach Jesse?
Yes. Yes. She actually, her mom is here.
Okay.
Right now, traveled. Yes, she's fine. She's chilling. So right now, she's just kind of taking a little bit of a fallback.
Okay.
But she's fine. I talked to her this morning.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Happy Thanksgiving, people who came in. Level Up Queen, Miss Joy, I saw you. Kim.
You know who else I saw? Yoli, Butterfly. Remember Butterfly?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she was in my live the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't seen her in a long
Yeah,
time.
she was not going live as frequent. But yeah, okay. Yeah, she had started a little bit in October and definitely fell off. So, all right. She's doing okay?
Seemed to be so. So I don't talk to her like, but yeah, she showed up. I just was like doing small check. And she didn't stay long. And that was it.
I don't know, I didn't sweat myself out. Thank you so much. Okay, that's good. That's good. Um, Miss Level Up, you said you said you're my fan club for the next month. Is that what you said? Was that super fan or you just said the fan club? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for joining. Appreciate all the support. All right, Brittany Unstoppable coming in. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Are you cooking? And I still think about her when she did her voice live and she was talking to the TV the whole time. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. All right, everyone, have a blessed. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Tricia. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your time. Thank you for all the gifts. Yes, thank you, friend. Appreciate you as well. Come on in. Let's see. It comes up automatically. Oh, okay. For the fan club, not for, no, you didn't say super fan. So when you said 1 month, it threw me off. But thank you for being here. You said, is that a new feature? No, you meant fan club. I was like, do they now make you become a fan club for a month? That's interesting. Thank you for coming through though. Thank you, Unwritten Unstoppable. Appreciate you as well. So let me know. Mrs. Treetop, Luna, Kim, Coach Jesse, y'all all might be going live. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going live. I'm going live between both pages.
Okay.
So, the Fab Lab is got to be on while the heat is hot.
Okay.
While the people are out in the streets, I got to be out in the streets.
Gotcha. It should be pretty busy later because I just think about just how Thanksgiving is that moment where people do stop for a little bit and then they do different things like they're at the house, they're on their phone, they're watching football and all types of stuff. So yeah, I could see people being out in the TikTok streets too.
It's like 1 hour, rotate the hour between the two accounts. But I definitely got to come live, like I said, for this one because I'm rolling out something new. So I got to keep talking about it and I got to keep being here.
Absolutely.
I also went to go build my my school, and it says that Dr. Lisa invited you. So I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that because part of the community. So I don't know that there was an affiliate. There's an affiliate link for school.
I know there is affiliate program. It absolutely is.
Well, then that means it must automatically affiliated you because it didn't do UBC, and it didn't do the other community I'm part of. But once I hit create, it says Dr. Lisa has invited you. And I was like, oh, okay.
All right,
So
school.
I didn't use the link. I didn't use the link or nothing.
I don't know what that did, but hey, I guess it seems like you're using your own link though. But if you use mine, that's great. But I don't. I do know they have an affiliate program.
I just hit create new community, and the little message popped up at the top. It says Dr. Lisa has invited you. I'm like, okay, she did, but I didn't. Okay, I just moved on. That was the other day. I meant to tell you that because I was like, well, does she have an affiliate link? Or
Yeah, school has one. School has one. You know, Stan has one. Yeah, there's always an affiliate link with all the platforms.
do you see that? Like, how would you know that somebody used it if you didn't give it to them?
I don't know. I don't know anything about schools. I know Stan. You can give it to them, but it's also on the page for Stan. Like if you go to my Stan store, it'll be in the corner where you can click to join through the affiliate program.
Oh,
To
because I
to
was
get your
wondering how did it go? Like, how did it determine who? Because I was like, well,
I don't know if I turn something on automatically. I have to go look in the settings. I don't recall
see, you
doing
got a
anything.
message about it because it definitely said your name. It said
Okay.
Dr. Lisa invited you, so I'm assuming that you do get some sort of credit because I created an account. I was like, oh,
Okay. Okay. I'll take a look. I'll take a look for real and get back to you about it. All right. That sounds good. That's growth, friend. Look at you. I love it.
work.
Yes.
It's work. I'll probably have to meet with you because there's some things I was as I was setting it up, I wasn't really sure. I mean, I was like, I don't know what that means exactly, but I know you said you have the other one, the big account.
Yeah. I paid for the upgraded version of
Yeah,
it.
well, mine is only two ways, so I didn't do the big one. So I went the little one first.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Hey friends, short stuff glam. I saw your comment. Nika, I think you clarified where Level Up Queen, she was saying that she has been here for a month, so she's 1 month in the fan club. I see that comment as well. Game changers gear. Thank you so coming back. Boom. Appreciate you being here. Happy Thanksgiving. Go live every day. Look at you. All right, are you going live today? You said I go live every day. Let's see. And so yeah, definitely go live. Coach Rhonda's live right now and Pure Intention. So Coach Rhonda's definitely doing a pop-up because she ain't midday like this. She's like, I'm gonna go live during the day. I ain't gotta go to work. So she is going live right now. So I appreciate everybody. It is so TikTok, they got 2.5 hours out of me on this here Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go and I guess figure out warming up these sides for these folks because hopefully my turkey is almost done. And I'm gonna warm up some sides for them and we're gonna call it a happy Thanksgiving. That's it. So
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I did do for what are you thankful for? So I'm thankful for being here on TikTok and learning so much over the past few months. I'm thankful for this community of LY and I'm thankful for relationships, life, breath, wealth, health, all the things. So just wanted to say I'm thankful for you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else want to do closing comments? I wasn't coming back at 4. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't plan on coming back. If I do pop up, I might pop up because my girls, my daughter, my niece was like, I want to come to your live. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually pop up with them. She did mention it. She's like, I want to come to your live. I was like, my live is not your generation. Like, what you talking about? But I may go live. I have to go down there and see. I may do a little quick pop in and just say hello. Yeah. If I do it, I ain't promising no because I gotta see. Fix your goal to. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hey, short stuff. You wanted to say something real quick, friend? Hey.
Yeah. Even though I still have hardly a voice, I'm like coming in and out. I definitely wanted to just say thank you guys for the support, for the community. Really, this is it's like so unexpected that you end up finding yourself a community like this when that's not what you had your goals set out for. This is definitely an added perk an added benefit, an added blessing. So for you guys, I am extremely thankful for how we continue to pour into one another's cups every day.
Oh, I appreciate you, friend. That was beautiful. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is definitely a community, and we gotta keep going. There's so much more that we can do in supporting each other. So, yeah. All right. You said, hey, short stuff. That's what Urban Eye Candy said. She got muted. Let's see.
Hey, thank you for the gifts.
Thank you all, friend. You said that's a new feature, Beauty. No, okay. So Level Up Queen was mentioning a new feature. Okay. She said her comment got muted. I don't know if she's still here, but she said that was a new feature she's seeing with her comment to say that she can become a fan club member for a whole month. Huh. So I wonder if that allows you to just give your heart me for the entire month as opposed to coming back each day. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
TikTok always doing something new. It's so funny. I was watching one of my videos where I was giving people instructions on how to do something, and I went in the other day and I was like, that's not how it's done anymore. I was like, dang, I gotta go back and fix that. I gotta do a new video for that. It was about like how to get to the campaigns. There's no more like sliding over to the activity section, or at least not on my phone, which apparently there's different ways to do everything on this app, depending on what kind of phone you have or what update your version you're on, whatever. So.
Yeah. Oh, Coach Rhonda, she's coming in. She was in her live. Coach Rhonda, you was live. Yeah, so Glam, apparently Level Up, she made a comment in my chat that she's now a fan club member for 1 month. And she had put stickers in there that said 1 month. And I was trying to make sense of it. And she said, no, it's a new feature. So I'm imagining, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm imagining it must be something that says you can. Yes, I was. I saw you, friend. that says you can send your heart me for a whole month. Interesting. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she said that she reached her 1 month.
No, her comment said it's a new feature. Cause did you?
Yeah, I think the sticker's a new feature. Did you see how it had the 1 month sticker? I think it notified her. She said it notified her. I think it notified her when she clicked in, and it gave her the option to say that.
Okay, well,
but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it before.
Luna said came up for me too, even though I'm already a super fan. I don't know. It's some new feature in there, Nika. I guess we got to get clarity on what exactly is the feature.
Hey, so
yeah.
I'm going in. This is so weird because I'm clicking on the little heart where next to comments, and it's saying join Dr. Lisa, launch your income fan club to unlock 26 stickers. But I'm already a member. I'm a super fan. And then like it says join. It's like a red button, so I can't even add any of the stickers that I usually have access to.
Are you sure your membership is not
last night where it wouldn't let me send stickers in a fan club I was in. I had to exit the live and come back, and then it let me.
Oh,
that's happened to
January.
Yeah, that's happened to me before too, and that's what I was saying. Like, why does that happen? Because that's happened to me. I'm gonna say it happened actually this week. I can't remember whose live I was in, and it wouldn't let me send any more stickers. I sent stickers early in the live. It was after I had collected all my points. It did that to me.
That happened to Leanne a while back, and she just went out and she came back in my live. That happened, right?
Glam said it's glitching. It must be Nika saying the same thing, and it's a glitch. Yeah. So yeah. And maybe it's a glitch then, Luna. It must be a glitch.
Okay.
Yeah. You're saying it's a glitch. All right, y'all. All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all literally are my purpose. Okay. If I was to say a why, you guys have made the why list. Okay. I appreciate y'all so much. So thank you so much for being here, being in this community. Every last one of y'all. Seriously. We are like a buffet of different options And I love every option that's out there. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much for what y'all do, what y'all bring, how y'all are willing to be in this space, supporting each other, supporting others, and building community. So it's been a really a highlight of my year. So in 2025, you guys are really the highlight. So thank you so much. So grateful for you, all of you. Love this family. I love y'all too. Appreciate you. Thanks for being. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. Kim, you said, Kim Love said, what's the benefit of stickers? Stickers, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Stickers is another way to kind of move your chat and just kind of get people to throw out stickers. Is that what you mean? The stickers in the chat and having stickers from a live host perspective? Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's another way to communicate and get people to go. Yeah, communicating and engagement. And then if you got a room that's rooming, it helps kind of see, who's in the chat and what's going on. You could tell them to send a certain sticker, that type of stuff. Yeah. You're so welcome. And thank you all for the kind words. You're so welcome, friend. I thought you got points or something. Points from Nika, you're gonna have to help me on this one. Points from a viewer perspective. Do you get points for sending stickers? I think the points come from a comment.
The only points you would get were the comment points that I know of.
Yeah.
We get points for commenting.
But that's it. But it's not necessarily because of the stickers, but it's a comment point.
But it gets your room engaging, and if you do it in a way where your stickers are saying things that correlate to the room, then your community feels really involved. And also, when they put them out, other people want to join and use those stickers as well. And then they come into your fan club.
Army, how you doing, friend? Army, you had me out in these streets late. You had me in these streets late. Army is a medium. So if you go to her live is really interesting. I loved every bit of it, friend. That was definitely a first time experience for me from seeing it from that perspective, but I enjoyed it. That was a good live. Her room was rooming. She had over 200 people in her room, and the chat was chatting and asking questions, and she was supporting. So definitely, yeah. You said, "Wow, definitely, it is an experience." So definitely do it if that is your thing. But I enjoyed it. I so enjoyed it. So yeah, keep me. I think I set you as a notification now, so I'll see it. She said, "Dr. Lisa, what are you doing?" You said it went to 400. I know, friend. I know at one point. Well, I don't know if it got. Well, I don't think I was there for that part, but I was there for like the 275. So it was a lot. She, you know what? You gotta apply again. She has to apply again. Thank you for your support. You're welcome, friend. Army, you gotta apply again. I think the time she applied before, it wasn't going through. So I think we said give it a week. And I think we're probably past a week now because it's not showing up in the system. So if you apply again, let me know and we'll get it through. Okay. Thank you so much. You say, remember, it was because I was singing. Oh, okay, shaking my head. Okay, gotcha. Okay, will do. Yeah, so let's see if it works this time around. But you should be fine. I think we were concerned because maybe there was that restriction that happened before you applied. So it was probably part of the issue, but you should be fine. All right, friends. Keep me posted if you applied now. Maybe come back tomorrow because I'm about to go live and I probably won't be by my computer for a few hours. So if you apply to tomorrow, if you come to 10 or 4 o'clock live, we can I can confirm and see if there's anything that I want to chat with you about. Okay. Enjoy your families. Yes, thank you, Kim. I see it. It got filtered. Hey, Digital. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Hope all is well, everybody. I appreciate everybody. So y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate all the support that's come from this community, and I really do sincerely mean it. You guys are my purpose. Okay. Y'all part of my purpose. I gotta put the kids on the list too, or maybe the hubby. But y'all up there. Y'all have made the purpose list too. But thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all take care. Bye-bye. Don't forget your points. Not maybe. He got to go in there too, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey.